People don't come here for professionalism.
I mean,
they come here for sweet hair and a thick ass.
Thank goodness I'm here to help you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
What?
Right, so yeah, like, that's the most important thing, I think, while you're new to this, is any questions. If you think it's a question that would benefit everyone, like, so, if you've, like, read up on one of the rules, when you click Alpha Rules, and you sort of go, right, question, if you did this, if this character were in play and this character were to do that, what would happen? You can probably ask them publicly if you think it's just a hypothetical that might help. But if it's something specific where you know I am this character and I want to know how it works, but I don't want to give away I'm this character, then you probably want to take Isaiah to one side and be like, can we have a private consult kind of thing? So, you know, just wing it like that, basically. Hey, Pickle's joined. Get in the chat, Pickle.
I saw that.
I'm gonna pick Elric.
Just in time for being late. Where is she?
My name's not Rick.
If we wanted to talk to each other when we're in daytime, are we using welcome or are we using general?
No, you don't text to each other. You go into the other voice chats. You go, hey, Steve, do you want to have a chat in X place?
But say you were already in with Peregrine in...
Oh, and you want to know if you can join?
Yeah.
Yeah, just tag in general, yeah. Just be like, hey, can I join? Oh, hang on, no, can you not see the current game text chat?
Nope.
No, let me change that real quick. Good to know that you can't see that.
I don't want to like blow my own dick, but
you're gonna.
In 5 minutes, I've made a perfect overlay.
Perfect. That's a bold claim.
So twitch.tv/Saturn Goes Trash. Go on.
Can you see it now? The current game text chat.
Yeah, we'll see it.
And can you type in it? Everyone can type in that, right?
I can.
Excellent. There we go then. Pog. Not Saturn. Saturn was the next name above. Yes, that is you. Correct. Well done. Just testing.
I'm a genius.
No, Pickle needs a currently playing if she's going to be currently playing. Has she said she's going to play, Steve?
Yeah, it said she was going to leave a lurk, start drinking her wine, and check in. So I'm guessing she's got Discord on the laptop as well. Said she was joining the second maybe.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're going to be playing a couple of games, hopefully, unless the first one goes stupidly long for one with only 7 people, which I doubt.
Hey, Ibiza, your stream says that you're playing Fall Guys right now.
Oh my god,
I didn't. It's similar to what we're playing.
I didn't change a single thing. I just went live. What an absolute idiot!
I thought you might want to know.
Hey, that's fair. That means the extension works.
Yeah, you just have the Fall Guys extension and just exploit that. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Plickle.
We're playing Blood in the Clocktower, Dunk. It's a social deduction game. It's like Among Us without all the Among Us bit.
Pre-1, it's not in the categories, Ab.
I know.
It's not.
It's just board games. I know.
Okay. I made a Grim. It's gonna be amusing. Actually, should I move that? This is a boring role. Do you want something else? You probably do.
Very important, quick thing. Only each person's going to be able to see their role, so please don't actually have someone's stream open. Like, if you're going to lurk it, have it shut, because you're going to see people's roles. That's very important. Yes, anyway. Just suddenly thought of that. Everyone needs to take the seat, so in the... Has everyone joined the link?
Clocktower Online.
Yeah.
We've got 7 people in game. We got.
Well, the names names are put there by Isaiah, not because you've joined. So yeah, hopefully the.
Yeah.
No seat next to mine.
Peregrine, Saturn, and Saya needs to take their seats.
How?
You click on your name.
Click your name, and there'll be a take your seat option. Yep, there you go.
Oh, Saturn, good boy.
Oh.
Oh, work.
Can't be doing that already, Jesus Christ.
And then you choose a character now?
Oh, no, I'm gonna choose a character for you. I'm gonna send it to you.
The storyteller sends us.
So I just stay in the blank.
Yeah.
Yes, you just leave it blank for now. It is kind of a little notepad for you, so you can note what you think people are, or if you know what people are like, if you go around and like. So what happens now is Saya and Peregrine are gonna take their seats eventually at some point. We hope, we pray.
I'm pressing the button. I assume I can sit down.
You click on your name and then it should just say take seat or whatever it says.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
That makes sense.
On your name, Zaj.
Oh, good
Name-
job, Peregrine. I'm very proud of you.
Okay.
This is like
I look forward to dying.
slightly condescending.
It's so good though.
I'm not being condescending. I'm very proud of you, Peregrine.
I'm proud of you, Peregrine. I'm in for you to win.
Okay, so the way
Unless I'm on the other team, in which case I shan't.
Turn up for the
my
buttons.
screen is loaded in only showing Torby and Peregrine, and then my spot, and I can't seem to click on anything.
That's
Oh,
weird.
there's Saturn. I see Saturn now.
Interesting. Can you
Um,
share your screen, Cyrism?
What in the Starbucks Wi-Fi are you looking at?
sure. Let me see if I open this here.
While everyone's getting sorted, Code says hi, everyone.
Hi, Card.
Good evening, Cord.
Hi, Card. Quit your job and come play with
how do
us.
I'll be
How do
back
I
in a moment.
screen share through mobile?
Oh, you are on mobile. That explains so much. Okay, because this site isn't exactly made for mobile.
Oh, heck.
So when
Okay.
people use mobile, they can't see the entire grim. So you cannot see yourself unless you are in the seats, like the top seat. So I'm just gonna shuffle them a little bit so you get to do you see your seat now?
Yeah. So I'm clicking on it.
Click on your name and then it should say take a seat next to it.
Oh,
If you click in the
Did that work?
circle,
did that work? Says I
If that
claim
worked,
seat.
you are now in your seat. I'm very
Yeah.
proud of you too.
Yay.
so the best way to take notes on this is if you click on the circle above anyone's name, it will give you everything in the grim. So if I talk to Chin and Chin's like, I'm the washerwoman, because that's the first thing, I can just click on that and stick washerwoman in there until I have reason not to believe Chin. I might as well note down what I've been told, kind of thing. You can also, if you hover over it, a little plus will appear, and then you can, like, there's a thing for custom notes, so if you can put washerwoman and then underneath put definitely lying, for example, to remind yourself that you don't believe a word coming out of Chin's mouth, and it's just beneficial for when you've spoken to everyone in the game a couple of times and you're just like, I don't know what anyone said.
Okay.
There you go.
I believe that we are ready, which means I am gonna send out your characters. Now I'm pressing a button and you're gonna see your character on your board. Please don't talk about it or mention it. No comments about it. It's okay to meme and be like, why am I the imp? But
Yeah.
people might believe you
well,
and kill you.
To avoid accidental giving away, do you want to send us to bed?
Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm gonna send you to bed first.
Hell yeah.
So I will explain it to you first. So I am gonna, you see how the grim just changed and it's now nighttime?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Fancy.
At night, you're gonna be sent back to your little huts, and you might or might not get a little visit during the night.
No? Oh, heck.
And,
A chipmunk's gonna visit me?
and once everybody who needed to be visited have been visited, I'm gonna pull you all back to the town square and wake you up, and it's gonna be morning. And I will then explain to you what's gonna happen then. So I am sending you out, when I have copied this correctly.
Good night, guys.
Nice.
Good night, everybody. I hope I dream of cheese.
And chipmunks. Oh, I don't think the and chipmunks line made it. Okay, let's have a look at chat now. Have a good stream, catch you on the flip. No worries, Dunk. Appreciate that. Thanks for dropping in.
Do you see the cottages?
Right, so I can, but because I've got the thing minimized, you know, the category minimized, I can see my cottage with me and you in it, and then just a long list of everyone else's sort of clumped together. So I can't see which cottage you're in if you go visiting people.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure
Yeah,
that it was taken care of before
Yeah.
I started visiting, you know, the
Yeah,
demon.
good thinking. Yeah, I already sorted it because I don't want an unfair advantage or anything. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to make sure. Now
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find out who is the demon because for some reason it's not you. Sad.
sad times. Right, so I might as well go through this. I am the librarian, which means I get starting information. So Isaiah is going to visit me in this first night and tell me that she's going to tell me 2 players and one of these 4 outsider names, and one of them's going to be right and one of them's going to be wrong, unless I'm the drunk or I've been poisoned on night 1, because I think the poisoner goes first. Let me have a look at the night order real quick. First night, poisoner goes before librarian. Yeah. So so my information will be correct unless I am poisoned or drunk, which is up to me to figure out. But that's like starting information, so I can then start speaking to people and being like, hey, what are you? And if someone admits to being the thing that I see them as, pretty much clears them, right? Hopefully, you'd think. Of course, the downside to that is there is a spy who can see everything, so they would know who I've seen and as what, I think. Not actually sure. I might clear that up with Isaiah when she comes in here. You can see Zadge moving. Do you know what? I can, that I think I've stuffed him back in. Okay. So the battle plan for me is when Isaiah comes to tell me my 2 outsiders, is obviously I need to speak to them fairly quickly to try and establish. I would like to get to them before they potentially get to speak to their demon, because it could be a minion who doesn't have any bluffs. So at the start of the game, the demon gets 3 bluffs, which are 3 good characters who are not in the game, so they can pretend to be that. The minions do not get that, which means they need to speak to their demon. There's only going to be 1 minion, but they need to speak to their demon to get some characters that they can pretend to be. Otherwise, they gotta, you know. Oh my god. So.
No, it's your turn.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm doing it like really slow because it's a new player game, so I want to proper explain to people what everything.
No, it's more Zadja's gone wandering again. Get back in there. I don't know why he keeps wandering. Don't know what he's doing. Damn mobile players. Okay, hello.
Hello. I would like to tell you that you you see
God.
the saint between Steve and Saturn.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you doing this to
You're
me?
welcome.
Why are you doing this to me?
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you.
Who am I going to next? Now I know who I'm going to.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Definitely Chin. Bye. Ah, we're having a tech issue already. Has Isaiah managed to fix it? She seems to have. Oh, no. He's back. It doesn't do any good to minimize it either, we can just see. Okay, so I need to speak to... Oh, thank you. Birthday cake. I need to speak to birthday cake. So I need to speak to Steve and Saturn as early as possible. Right, and the reason for that is because Saint is a very important role. So let me show you. Saint, if you die by execution, your team loses. So if we vote out the Saint, good, they are always going to be good in this script, I'm pretty sure. The good team loses. So I don't want the Saint to get voted out, and the Saint doesn't want the Saint to be voted out. But here's the thing about that is the Saint is a really good bluff for the evil team because no one wants to vote them out, so it's a good way of trying to survive. So people tend not to believe Saints, especially when they stay alive, which they're going to stay alive if the evil team are aware of them. Assuming the evil team know what they're doing, which we're playing with a bunch of noobs, so who the hell knows. But yeah, it's... I'm going to speak to Steve... I'm going to speak to Steve first, because I feel like he's got more experience watching. And that means more dangerous bluffing if he's a naughty boy. Whereas Saturn, I think, has seen very little. So yeah, that's the plan, I think. I should have got some music lined up. This is a very quiet stream when there's no in the night phase. Very quiet. But once we all get chatting and stuff, once the night phase is over, the party begins. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna suggest is maybe anything that doesn't like. Now, Isaiah's a pretty experienced player and storyteller as far as I know, so Zaj is just gonna have to go to there. And I think what we should say is Isaiah visits Zaj regardless of his role, just so we don't get any information about whether or not he's visited, and visits people potentially out of order as long as it doesn't affect how the game goes down. I think that's the fix. Because, like, I'm pretty sure she visited me before Zaj, but she might have already thought of that, and she might not have had the option to visit Zaj. And she might have already visited Zaj before the thing started messing up. Put my pronouns in. So does that show? Ah, it does. It shows to everyone. That's pretty cool. Look at this. Look at this ego. Tarabi with the he/him. Saturn with the they/them. Me with the he/him. Peregrine over here with the capitalized he/him. Thinks he's God or something. Can I? Is there a tag for Blood on the Clocktower? I wonder. There's no tags for blood, so I doubt there's any for Blood on the Clocktower. No. Aha! No travellers on the thingy. Okay. Aha! Right, we're getting called back. We're getting called in. It looks like. Hello? Why am I not in? Hey, why didn't I get dragged? Is it because I'm too high of a role or something?
I don't have authority to drag you, apparently.
Ha ha ha! You have no authority in Fort Kick-Ass!
Ah, man.
So
right.
just like a lot of this game is downtime, isn't it? If say hypothetically you're a good role and you don't get visited in the night, you just gotta spend your time doing something else.
Yeah,
for
just
like
chatting.
an hour.
So
In theory, Saya has a little bit of issues when they are dragged around. They are not actually connecting, so
No.
like they gotta
Right.
connect manually.
So I've come up with a solution to that, okay? Which, when you do the thing and Zaj gets disconnected, Zaj should reconnect and go to the shackles as he has been doing. You should visit him regardless of whether you need to, so we don't get any information about whether he needs visiting or not. And, if possible, if it doesn't mess up the storytelling too badly, maybe just mix up the night order a little bit so we can't get information from when you visit Zaj. You know, maybe go a bit out of order.
I will.
Just
I
so
will,
we can't.
I will just visit him.
Yeah.
Just because we have fun.
Yeah. So we can't meta that basically. It's okay. It's all good. It's just it's an easy enough solution. It's easy enough.
Yes.
So.
So it's true.
I was just gonna make it a dirty joke. Don't worry about it.
So it's true. There will be a lot of there can be a lot of downtown time. This is also everybody's first game, so I am taking a bit more slow. I'm trying to explain to people what, just explain it because my first game I was the poisoner and it fucking sucked because I didn't know what to bluff as and
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was doing. So I'm just trying to take a little bit slow. Good morning, town. You see, it's now morning.
It's morning.
There's a demon amongst you. Some of you might have fallen out of your seats, which means you're not gonna be able to vote, but it's not relevant right now.
Yeah.
So now, during the day, you get to go around, have chats with each other to kinda solve who might be the demon. Then we can kill them, and then we all get back here, and we're gonna have a little bit of a lynching. Lynching.
It's exciting.
It's exciting. Oh, I've not been to a lynching in ages. Right.
Yeah, at 5 minutes or so. Go.
Steve, I called dibs on
yeah.
Steve. Pandemonium Institute, go. Right. Steve,
Yes.
who's watched lots of this. I figured I'd collar you early so you can't flummox me by formulating a plan because you're probably the next most experienced than me just because you've watched more than everyone else. Right. Would you like to give me any information about your good self? Or your bad self, as the case may be.
I'm a townsfolk.
You're townsfolk, not an outsider.
No, I'm not an outsider. I'm a townsfolk.
You're 100% on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Any more info? We can do. You've seen it. 2 to 2, 3 to 3s. You can give me some information. Like you can say, I wake up every night, or I don't wake up, or stuff like that. You can narrow it down however you see fit, and I shall return in kind.
Okay. I'm a townsfolk that wakes up on a night.
Do you wake up on every night, including first night, or just one night, or
every night,
including first night? Okay.
Including first night, yeah.
Okay. Oh, so you may or may not have good reason to trust me right now, right? Or you may have good reason not to trust me, more importantly.
I'll be honest, I haven't.
Okay.
It's a 50-50 either way at this stage.
Okay. Right, I'll just flat out say I am a night 1 information role. I don't get any further information for the rest of the game. So, if we're looking for someone to... If we hear rumours, for example, of an Undertaker, and we'd like to kick someone out for the Undertaker to confirm, to clear some good people, I would be good. But I'm not going to tell you exactly what, because then when the Undertaker confirms me, it's not as powerful. Whereas if they confirm me and get it right, it confirms them as well. You feel me?
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm one of the top 4, the first 4 roles, the washerwoman, librarian, investigator, chef. They're the ones who don't get any more information. So I'm one of them 4, and now if there is an Undertaker and they tell me which one when I die, presto, we've proved 2 people good, haven't we? So that's my plan.
Are you willing to give any... Did you get anything from the first...
Yes, you're one of my pings, but I won't tell you what for, because that'll give away which role I am. But you're one of my pings, which is why I wanted to talk to you straight away.
I was one of your pings.
Yeah, so there's 3 of the roles. You start knowing that one of 2 players is townsfolk, outsider, or minion. So I'm one of those 3 roles, basically, and you were one of the 2 people I was given.
Okay, so that narrows it down a bit.
Yeah, I'm one of them 3. And all 3 of them are safe to be executed on day 1, so I won't contest it if it's brought up in town. I'm a good kill. If we don't figure out immediately who it is, I'm a good kill. So
I mean, with Trouble Brewing, we don't have to.
We don't have to. You're right, but like I say, if it, on your rounds you hear even rumblings of an Undertaker, it might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not such a good idea. So we'll see. The only thing I would say is if we don't execute during the day, all of the kills are being done by the evil team at night, and town has no control. Good team has no control over the kills. Whereas if we're at least doing some of the kills, we're taking some of the power off them.
So who was your other ping?
Saturn, who I'm next going to try and speak to once they're done with Peregrine. But I might speak to someone in between just to pass some time.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
I can imagine why that might be interesting, but I won't press you for more just yet. But I filled in your role. Okay, should we go back to Town Square?
Yay!
Okie dokie. Who wants some?
Who wants some?
I'll take seconds.
You'll take some sloppy seconds, Zaj. Okay, where are we going? Lead the way. You go to a chat and I'll follow you.
Megan was asking, am I too late?
You could potentially speak to Nizeo about being a traveller for this game and then playing in the second one.
Yeah,
That's a possibility. Zaj, where do you want to go?
Join me at the Shackles.
Okay. Predictable. Okay, since that's your place. Almost as predictable as me choosing Pandemonium Institute first. Yes, what can I do you for, good sir?
Oh, nothing. You know what? I feel surrounded by friends, and I felt surrounded by my loved ones last night. And when I looked out my window and I saw you, and I looked out my window and I saw my other friend, I felt like I was just surrounded by good people, you know?
So, you're a washerwoman? Was that all code? Are you a washerwoman?
I am offended, good sir.
Well, you said you saw me and saw you were surrounded
woman.
by good people, which townsfolk are good people, and then you saw someone else and thought they were good people. So that's townsfolk. I don't know. I was just trying to piece together the. I mean, I will outright tell you, I am one of washerwoman, librarian, investigator. I.e., I have learned information and will not learn any more for the rest of the game. Like, I will narrow it down that far.
I think the best way for me to say for you is, if anybody asks, I'm a soldier.
Right. So you're quite a good role then, because you don't want the demon targeting you at night. Because if you say you're the soldier, the demon won't attack you because it's waste of time, and then you get more information. Are you? If I guess, I'll have one more guess. If I'm right, will you tell me?
I'm an honest person.
Undertaker.
Oh, my friend. No, I am no wrestler.
Okay.
I'm no wrestler.
Damn it. Okay.
I'm no.
No worries.
Yeah.
If you hear of an Undertaker, do let me know.
Oh, absolutely. I'll pass on that information.
And you can let me know if you know of an Undertaker. If you find out about an Undertaker in your private chats, the way to let me know is as soon as nominations are open, nominate me, and I will go with it and be happy to die. That's how you'll signal to me you found an Undertaker. Okay? Is that fair?
Okay.
Because I'm a good kill if there's an Undertaker. So like, let's kill me if you find an Undertaker on your travels. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to town.
Yeah. Back to town.
Okay.
Bleed
Bleed.
into the next question.
What? What's happening?
Let's stroll through the park one day.
Do you want to head in?
I think the time is up, so I'm just gonna grab the last people to come up here.
Time is up. My time is now. You can't see me. My time is now.
Get your asses back in the town square, motherfucker.
It's the franchise. I don't know the rest of the words.
Franchise?
Yeah, it's franchise, something now. You can't see me. My time is now. I don't know.
Ah, right.
My cat's name is Mittens.
Ew.
I'm just filling in a custom note as on Zaj. Cat's name is Mittens. There we go. Done. Might be important.
Now that everybody's here, I just remembered I forgot to mention something very important. If you look in the middle of your grim, that is like your board here, you see a lot of numbers. You see like there's 7 green ones. That means there's 7 players for the people who can't count. 7 hearts is 7 people alive. And 7 votes is like because everybody still has a vote. I will explain that in a little bit later with the voting.
Okay.
Then you see the 5 blue ones. That means in a setup of 7 people, there will be 5 townsfolk.
Hi, Muggles.
0 light blue ones. That means that the base is like 0 outsiders. 1 orange is 1 minion and 1 demon. So for this game, 5 would be townsfolk and 0 would be outsiders. except for if the outsiders are modified, and they can be modified by a baron.
And that, if I'm correct, is the only thing on this script that can modify outsiders, right?
Correct.
Okay, right. In that case, I have heard of at least one outsider, so I'm fairly sure our minion is a baron, which means, good news town, no poisoner, no spy, no scout woman. Baron's, like, in my opinion, the least dangerous of the four, so good news. But no idea who. But I think there's a baron.
So now we are back to the town square. You get to share a little bit of information to like decide who you want to kill. Pisa. Sorry, I got something.
Excuse you.
And then I'm gonna open nominations in a moment. Once you have like discussed how nice the weather is and like how Ibiza should, you know, I don't know, not breathe.
Die a fiery death. Yeah.
So as a sign from God, are we just gonna stick with that and just get rid of him now? Save the hassle later.
Hey, she'll get a big head if you keep calling her God. Right. So I will go up. I will start this conversation about whether we should kill Ibiza by saying I'm not totally opposed to it. No, right.
Is there a jester role? Is there a jester role?
So no, my reasoning is I have said the same thing to Steve and Zaj, who are the only people I've spoken to privately. I have already got all the information I'm gonna get this game. So if we want to kill someone, then I'm not a bad choice because I'm not going to lose anything by dying. I'm not going to... You know, like people who get recurring information, they would prefer not to die because then they stop getting their information. You feel me? Whereas I'm good. The only thing I would say is it would be much better for me to die if there's an Undertaker to confirm me, but I haven't heard of one. Yet. I wouldn't come out and say it if you're the Undertaker, just a heads up. But has anyone in passing heard rumours of an Undertaker?
No.
Excellent.
I have
do
not.
that saying it, Paul.
I have seen 0 wrestlers.
Okay, so I'm saying I hope there's an Undertaker, not that I think there is one. Yeah. Well, of course you're not. You can't see him.
On the topic of the Undertaker, I'm sorry to ask a question. Each night you learn which character died by execution. Is that not by public vote? Do
Yes.
you not all know that anyway?
No. You know I died. So say we voted me out, you would know that I died, but then Isaiah would wake up the Undertaker and say, the person you executed was this role.
The role.
So it would actually tell them which character, not which person, got executed. So
okay.
So she would go and say, you executed the Baron. Yeah, the imp, whatever. You know, like she'll say what the person is that got executed.
Okay.
Oh, there's a few reasons for me to lie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that means like there's a few reasons for you to get bad info.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't always trust your info because one of you could be a drunk. That is in the Baron game.
Oh, poison,
or one of you could be poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
Although
then there could be a recluse who can register as evil. There's a spy who can register as good.
Yeah.
I think that's the misinformation on the script.
Yeah, I don't believe there's a poisoner though, because if my information is correct, I think there's a Baron, so I'm not a poisoner.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think Ebb. If we can trust Ebb.
Okay,
Ebb.
If we
He's
can
the only
trust
person who's seen the game.
Maybe I know there's a Baron because I'm the Baron. Maybe. Jacques.
And with that, I'm gonna open nominations. So what happens now is that anybody can say their name and say like Ibiza can go like Ibiza nominates Ibiza, and I would then do like this, and I would ask Ibiza to state the accusation. Then Ibiza gets to defend. And both accusation and defense, we have a little bit of common courtesy here, so we don't interrupt people. He would be able to do that uninterrupted, and then I would start a countdown. Now everybody, you see that you can vote, like it says vote. Like you can play a little bit with the buttons right now because this isn't. This is just to try it out.
Hand up, hand down.
Look at Saturn being a good boy.
I'm driving.
Yeah. Saya, in order to vote, you would have to take your seat again. And then I would like to start a countdown, which goes like this. and the arrow would move around, and up until the arrows moves past you, you can vote or unvote. Exactly.
Hey,
Yeah.
Zaj.
And Ibiza would now not be able to nominate again and would not be able to be nominated, but would also be safe because they didn't get enough votes. Which leads me to, we have a vote history, so people can also see who nominated, who was nominated, and how many voted and who voted.
Meg's nailed it in my chat. She said, Ibiza's defense, end me. Yep.
It's pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't care. You can't kill me in a way that matters.
But, call for nominations. You can nominate now.
Steve nominates Eb.
Of course he does.
You can't nominate Eb. He's just been nominated.
No, that was an example.
That was his ruse all along. Oh, you can. Never mind.
You silly goose.
Zaj, you gotta take your seat, bud.
Steve, what is your accusation? Nobody are allowed to interrupt you here, so you can say a lot of shit about Ibiza now.
I don't think there's a Baron in play, so it'll be weird for him to be automatically throwing himself out there with only a small group. So it only makes sense if his information is correct. Then it would also clarify a few things for me as well. And I'll be able to explain it next daytime.
Okay, that kind of makes me think I'm actually an even better kill than I already thought I was, based on what I believe Steve to be. I can explain why I think there's a Baron, but I don't think I should just yet. I would be curious to know why Steve doesn't think there's a Baron, but that's for another time, not for now. Yeah, vote me. I'm honestly good with this. I'm quite a good choice. By the way, when I say vote me, the majority, just a little tip while we're doing this, the majority is 4. We need 4 votes to execute me. Only get 4 votes on me, because then that still leaves a bit of margin for error. If anyone makes a better case for someone else, you can still beat the vote. Whereas if you go to 7 straight away, then we can't beat it on anyone else. You get me?
But you can also just beat Ibiza right now.
Beat me to death with a stick. Let's go.
If you do not get 4 votes on Ibiza, Ibiza will be safe for the day. Looks like you're safe,
Okay.
Ibiza. You're not gonna die.
Nobody
hates to die.
Nobody hates
There's
me.
any roles that like benefit from dying early?
Nobody hates
But I
me
hope
more
he's
than
not one
me,
of
except Steve.
There is one, and that's why I don't think there's a Baron. But
Okay.
So,
Oh.
if there's a Baron, I would choose 2 of the outsiders to be in play. So not all of them would be in play, by the way.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. There's a few reasons to kill. Right now you at 7 people, which means you would have 3 executions. If you choose to go to sleep, you basically hand over the demon an extra execution, and you lose an execution for yourself. So you would only have 2 executions to kill the demon, unless somebody would unless you prevent a kill somehow, like a monk, a soldier, or anything like that. A poisoner poisoning their own imp.
So we want to kill someone today.
Usually you want to kill because that is how town controls the kills. Otherwise you're just letting the demon control who dies.
Yeah, if we don't vote anyone out, the demon constantly chooses who dies, as opposed to 50-50 we get to choose some of them. It's, it's taking a bit of the control. And on that note, Ibiza nominates Steve.
Fuck.
And
state your accusation.
my accusation is don't vote on this, I want Steve to be safe.
I mean, as much as... Sorry, go on.
I'd be a really bad vote here, guys.
Agreed.
Okay, that's your defense, Steve?
Yeah, I'd be a really...
Please, no.
Solid defense from Steve. Let's start it.
Oh, hello. Evil team, rise up.
2 votes is not enough. Steve is also safe for the day. Do I hear any other nominations?
Right. It really sucks that Ibiza is the most well-versed in this, because I don't know... I'm looking at the roles over and over again, like, who is he? Which team will it benefit him to die now?
It's not so much that it would benefit me to die, it's that it benefits town to be doing some of the killing, and I'm not a bad person to die. That was my case when I said, yeah, you can kill me, was it does benefit us for someone to die, and there's much worse roles than me to die during the day, put it that way.
Like the imp. Oh wait, no.
Well, that'd
sorry.
Well, that's me, but also that would be good for town. In all fairness, I am thinking of things that would be bad for town. It's me. I'm the imp.
I don't know if the imp died this early on.
Always so sabotage.
If the imp died this early, then we'd basically just, unless there's a Scarlet Woman, we'd revac. Good would have won already.
Final call for nominations. Oh, I will be closing the day and starting the night.
We should get rid of. Is anyone a decent kill here? Like self-professed, like it's not a terrible thing if you die. We should kill someone. I was willing to die. Is anyone else?
All right, you know what? I'll nominate Ibiza.
I'll die for the cause.
You can't. I've already been nominated.
You can't kill
I've
Ibiza.
already been
You've been nominated twice, though. You've been nominated twice.
The first nomination was to show you how nominations worked. It was me nominating Ibiza on behalf of an Ibiza, just to explain it.
God!
So you can't nominate somebody twice.
Yeah, in the same day. You can nominate me tomorrow, but you can't nominate the same person. And I also can't nominate now because I already have. So.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna nominate Zaj.
Ooh.
I think
I like
he'll
it.
save him
I
his.
like
The reason being, I haven't spoken with you, Zaj, and I have no particular attachment towards you, so you gotta go, buddy. I'm trusting you're good, and I'm hoping you can help us out, but you need to die to help us out. So
Yeah, it's okay. I love you too.
yeah, no hard feelings. Just someone's gotta go.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I mean, honestly, I don't think it's the greatest move. I feel like I play a vital role. I feel like a lot of people know that already. But I mean, if we haven't talked, I can see why you wouldn't know that information, and it's easy to miss.
Yeah,
Like,
it's no judgment call.
get to know me a bit. Other people have gotten to know me. They understand the kind of person I am. I think if you get to know me, you'll see I'm a good guy.
Listen to the birds in the
Well,
background.
let's see how many people wants to get to know you here, because it looks like a few people does not want to get to know you.
I absolutely love the fact that the accusation was, I don't know you, so I don't particularly care if you die or not.
A 2 is not enough. Messiah is also safe for the day. Any other nominations? Otherwise, the day ends in 5 seconds.
I don't think anyone's gonna be voted out.
I don't think we're going to get 4, personally, but I think we should, but I don't think we're going to.
3, 2, 1. Good night, town. You chose to execute no one, giving the demon an extra kill. Oh, good job, good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
I didn't give him an.
Now, Isaiah, can you just pop by my cottage first before you... Never mind. Night. Hi, I just wondered, did you notice Meg is in the waiting room and has been asking about joining? Is there a chance of squeezing her in as a traveller, or do you think that's too difficult?
Oh, I did not notice. No, I thought she would join down here. I am not looking at the current game chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, let's take her in as a traveller.
Yeah, just go and have a chat with her in the waiting room itself then, and just
Okay.
explain how that works. Yeah, okay, there you go. Yeah, okay, there, I've done my thing. So yeah, I actually did want to die there. There's no reason for me not to want to die. So Steve, for me, is either the empath or the saint. And either way, we don't want him to die there, which is why I did what I did. I need to speak to Saturn, because I need to understand if Saturn is saint or not. Zaj said he's not Undertaker, and we've not heard any rumblings of an Undertaker. So we don't. So we get. The thing is, yeah, all the kills are being chosen by evil, but we're gaining time to make decisions, which is the flip side of it, and I'm fine with that. I am absolutely fine with that. Oh, that's fine. I don't know if Meg's been watching my stream and knows my role. Whoops. Oh well. Okay, Meg has joined the game. Awesome. Don't be stream sniping me, Meggles. I honestly don't care that much. I'm good. I just want to have fun. Oh. Wait, Steve moving isn't a good thing, is it? If Steve's what I believe him to be, that's not great, is it? His neighbour's changed. Maybe he's not empath then. Is that me? Is that too much meta? I just sent a GIF into the current game chat. Weather's nice. Okay, scapegoat. So I don't really know how travelers work. If a player of your alignment is executed, you might be executed instead. That's interesting. That makes sense being called a scapegoat, but that's interesting. Does that make me crazy? Where's the really happy dude going murder straight into the camera? Where's that gif? I need that in my life. We're having some fun in the old Discord chat, just sending gifs and pictures. The latest one is a panda with laser beam, evil looking eyes. I think that might be a hint that someone thinks it's me. Why can't I find the GIF I want? I mean, I'm finding lots of great ones, but... I hope the imp kills me in the night, because I've got a great GIF for it. It's from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm going, guess who just got murdered? Why can't I find? It's so upsetting. It's like a GIF. It's a really common GIF, or it is in my circles anyway, where he looks. It's like a white dude with like brown hair. And he looks directly at the camera and big smiling face goes, murder! Like, I don't know what it's from, but it's great.
Am I counting correctly?
Hello.
Okay, good morning now. Exciting news, because during the night you noticed a new person. Megan have traveled in as a traveler. A traveler works different than a player. They don't count in the player count, so it still kind of like counts as 7 players. They can travel in and travel away at any time. Travelers don't get like you cannot execute a traveler, but you can exile them, and it is separate from an execution. So at any point during the day, but only once per day, anybody, even dead players, can call for the exile of Megan the Traveler. Also, Megan is a scapegoat. You can read what a scapegoat does by hovering above the token.
Traveler, they know immediately what I am.
They know what we know what you are, but what we don't get to know is if you're a good scapegoat or an evil scapegoat.
Exactly. I decide the alignment of the scapegoat, so you don't know. If the traveler is good aligned, they know nothing but the alignment. If they are evil aligned, they know who the demon is. Also, during the night, Asaya, I'm sorry, but you're dead.
Ripzage.
Somebody didn't like you.
But he's still got his ghost vote.
They decided to go in a different direction.
Can still vote once, and can also vote on scapegoat exiles and even nominate for them.
Yeah, I've also
the angel.
You are not completely out of the game. We still enjoy your ghost. You still have a vote, but only like 1 vote. So
yeah,
you escaped death during the day.
Yeah.
Boo, boo.
And then at night they came for you.
5 minutes for conversations again.
Saturn, me, you.
No. Okie dokie.
Your rings.
Hello.
Hi, I wanted to talk to you day 1, but every time I went back to Town Square, you were in a chat with someone else, so
yeah.
I missed you.
Very long chat with Peregrine night 1, and we did not learn anything. So
awesome. Would you like to tell me anything about your role at all?
You see, I don't know, because I don't know if you're a good or an evil.
Okay, right, you know what? Well, I haven't told anyone my role yet. I've only given them, like, a few possibilities to choose from. I will tell you all of my information, because I need to know stuff about you. Honestly, good needs me to know stuff about you. So if you're evil,
okay.
There's your hint. I am the librarian, which means I get told on night 1 that one of 2 players is an outsider.
Yeah, I figured you were one of the ones at the top that you start knowing these things, and you're like...
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm spent. That's why I can be get rid of. I'm done. Okay. I don't learn anything new. But here's my thing. I learned that either you or Steve is an outsider. Now there's 2 ways that's true. First way, you or Steve is an outsider, which means there's a Baron in play. Second way that's true is I'm not the librarian, which means I have to be the drunk, which is an outsider. So there is definitely at least 1 outsider in play, and the only way there can be 1 outsider in play is if there's 2, because of the Baron.
You're a Baron or a librarian?
I mean, okay, I could be the Baron, but no, I know there's a Baron in play, because by my logic there must be at least 1 outsider, which means there must be 2.
Okay.
That's because the only way to add an outsider to this game, there should be 0. The only way to add one is to have a Baron, and the Baron adds 2. So there must be 2 outsiders knocking about. But one could be the drunk, so they wouldn't even know they were an outsider. Which could be me. So are you an outsider of any description? Because I saw you.
I don't know if it befits me to tell you that yes.
You are?
I am a saint.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Okay, yeah, that's actually the outsider I saw. Okay, right, so we must protect you at all costs. If you die, we lose.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm generally likable.
Yeah, but we don't want evil to know that, because we actually want evil to kill you in the night, because then we can't lose by voting you out. Because the problem is, I know you're the saint because that's what I saw, so it matches up the fact that you said that, so I believe you. But saint is a really it's a really easy demon bluff, so people might not believe you, because going, hey, I'm the saint, you can't vote me out, is quite a good play for a demon, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So
that sort of means that if I tell people now, I'm like, okay, all on the table, I'm a saint, they're gonna be like, no, you're not.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm pretty sure that it's right, but the problem is other people might not believe it, so we can't use that as the defense. We just need to... You know what I think would be a good idea? I think you should start claiming Undertaker. Because...
Start claiming Undertaker?
Yeah, because you can say you didn't want to come out because obviously you're going to get murdered in the night, but if someone puts you on the block and it looks like you're going, defend yourself with that, because Undertaker's useful to town. We shouldn't vote out an Undertaker because you get information. No one was voted out yesterday, so you wouldn't have got any information last night. So you're good for that. You don't have to make up any info. And it gives town a reason to keep you alive and evil a reason to kill you at night, which is what we want.
Yeah.
So I think Undertaker's a good lie for you to go on. So I will back up any claim you make as Undertaker, basically.
Okay, good stuff.
And I will, if it's required to back it up, I'll say I was Washerwoman, and saw you as one of the 2 potential Undertakers. So I believe you. You know, I'll back you up in the same way I would as Librarian to Saint, but Washerwoman to Undertaker. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
All
right.
I'm glad I have you on my side.
Yes. Okay. Back to town.
Okay. Ta-ta.
Meg.
It's somewhat nicer in the daytime. Trust.
Meg.
Huh?
Meg.
What?
You want some 69 in?
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Hey, you got the hint. You came with me. Okay.
Is that really the way I'm going to be invited to the room for the first time?
I had to. You know what? I was just going to say, do you fancy a chat? And for some reason, my eyes just fixed on that, and I was like, okay, the joke writes itself, I'm doing it. Okay, right. Are you evil? Meg? You better not be evil. Are you evil?
No. I just moseyed into town, dude. It's been very interesting. Casper's not a fan of the place, but Chin says it's quite cozy.
Casper? You mean Zaj? Zaj now Casper because he's dead.
That's how I've met him.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you enjoy this town? I'm taking a survey.
Yeah, I do. However, I will say, as someone who was quite keen to die, I'm a bit disappointed that I was not stoned to death on the first day, if I'm honest. So put that in your...
There's always tonight.
Yeah, just put that in your, like, you know, when you make your little brochure of what it's like to live in Ravenswood Bluff, just... Please do make a note. Not willing enough to murder.
Yes.
So, but yeah, you're gonna tell me you're good, are you? Okay.
I'm good. Right.
A good way to test that. I mean, it wouldn't confirm it because you wouldn't necessarily die if you're good. But let's kill me today because I'm good. So if they execute me and you die instead, that confirms you as good.
Well, yeah, but
it doesn't confirm you as good. It doesn't confirm you as bad if you're not good. If you don't die, sorry. But if you do die, it does confirm you as good. You know, it's one of those. It's one of those. And it's always a risk. If you're truly good, any good player that gets executed, it's a risk that you die instead. So may as well go with a confirmed good so that you can clear yourself. I mean, confirmed in my mind. So you can clear yourself.
The way Steza explained it is there's always a chance.
Yeah, it's at her discretion if she thinks it'll benefit the game going longer, you know, being more level, basically. Okay, back to town?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Uh-oh.
What on earth is happening?
Oh no, Chin, don't send that. Everybody can see what your role is.
Chin, you donkey.
Unless of course you're lying. Who knows? Who knows?
Photoshop and change it.
You can do it on the website. You can just change your own token if you so wish. It'll confuse you, but you can just change your own token.
Yes.
It's a good thing I didn't see, right?
Yeah.
I think most of us didn't see.
Isaiah,
What can you see if you do to yourself by chance?
No, Chiz literally posted a screenshot of his screen that tells us his role, but he's deleted it.
Big brain play.
How long
have a big brain play?
How long have we got, Isaiah? Have we got time for a chat? One more private chat?
No, you don't.
Okay,
I'm just waiting for the No, you don't, Elisa.
Wow.
If I refresh, is that gonna drop me out?
You might have to
Maybe
reseat
it will
yourself.
drop you out of your seat, but you can always retake it unless somebody else takes it first.
In all fairness, you're already out of your seat, so you know what difference does it make? Does Meg have a seat? Does Meg have to sit down?
Standing this whole time.
To vote, yeah.
Hey, Ibiza.
Yeah, hello.
Provided we both survive the next next time, we haven't talked yet, so let's make it a
Hey, you're not willing to talk to me if I'm dead? Would you not even love me if I was dead? Sorry, like what is this?
You're right. I forgot we could do that. If we can still talk.
Yeah.
Right.
But if I've been paying attention well enough, Abeza shouldn't make it past this night.
Oh.
We've been talking about it. Well.
Kill me dead with stuff and sticks and death and fire.
Abeza wants to die, and also doesn't want the is it devil? Is it a devil?
Demon. The demon.
Demon.
He doesn't want the demon to choose, so we choose Abeza because he's a low risk choice.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole.
The only time
in the game I've
well,
paid attention to.
okay, so the only time that becomes not true is if someone has genuine sus that they think they're onto the demon or even a minion, because then they become a better kill than me. But if we don't have any, which is why on day one it was a really good idea, was because we didn't have any clue. But on day two, someone might be starting to form a worldview where they know who they think is evil. If not, I'm the best kill, basically.
So you don't want to die?
No, I do, unless there's a better choice, i.e. a way of winning the game for good.
Remind me of that.
That's a better choice.
From ASDF.
I want to
die. I do want to die.
Somebody kill me.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the town square. So I did some counting, and I'm gonna remind you, and this might actually be confusing to some people. This is your final 6, you have 6 people alive, because Megan doesn't count as a traveler. So I'm just gonna keep reminding you, which means you have 2 executions left, unless for some reason nobody dies at night.
Yeah, I'm still planning.
The demon, it sucks for good team, because then evil team wins. Yay, evil team.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should be voting people.
Definitely.
Yes, yeah. But if we vote someone today and then the demon kills at night, we can't really vote someone tomorrow because we'll have 4 left. If we vote someone and we're wrong, it goes down to 3. Evil kills in the night and wins because there's only 2 left, which is the evil.
Oh, okay. So we need to make sure we're getting evil.
Yeah, it's like voting on 4 and Among Us. Unless you know 100%, you don't do it. Basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna ask you point blank, Eb.
Yeah. Hello.
Have you bullshitted me any way through this session?
No.
Through this session?
No.
Okay.
Would you like
Steve
me to?
Nominates Tarabi.
Oh.
Nominate Tarabi. State your accusation.
So if either way, I'm going to be gone after this night. I am the fortune teller.
You're gonna give me 4 seconds to read what that does.
So I'm able to check 2 players every night, and it would get a yes or no if one of them is the demon.
Okay.
There is obviously red herrings in that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, first night I checked me and Saturn and got given a no.
You checked yourself and Saturn?
Yeah.
You checked yourself.
Fair play. No, good
makes
play.
Sense, actually.
Yeah,
okay.
play.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
I then checked last night Eb and Tarabi and got a yes. Now, Eb's already been willing to get voted out quite quickly on the first night, so it only makes.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, and that's why I don't think that there's a Baron in play, because that would be too big of a play for even Eb to play if he was playing Saint. Which would mean he would want to be voted out.
You don't think there's a Baron in play because it would be too much of a play for me to say there would be if I were evil, but you think I'm good?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
In there, right?
That makes no sense.
Makes a lot.
No.
Anyway, carry on.
Anyways, it's accused defense, so let's just finish. Like Steve finish his accusation.
So because of that, if Eb has been telling me completely the right information as well as what he's told Saj, which has been confirmed, then that would mean Tarabi was evil. And that's why I think it's going to be a good shout to get rid of him now, rather than waiting around.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it you tested on the second night? Eben to yeah.
Yep.
Tarabi, do you want a defense?
Sure. So I just recently spoke to Peregrine, and I think that based on the conversation that we had, they can probably surmise that I am in fact a townsfolk. I've also had conversation with Chin, although I'll be honest, not a whole lot of information was exchanged, but that's because neither of us had a whole lot of information at the time. I don't know. There's not a whole lot to be said. There's not a whole lot to go on at this point, right? So I'm a townsfolk, guys. That's all I got for you.
Okay, starting the countdown.
He sounded so sincere.
Interesting that Peregrine's voted when that's one of Tarabi's defences. That sounds like Peregrine wasn't fully convinced by whatever you...
It's not enough. Tarabi is safe for the day.
That was terrifying. My heart is literally beating so fast.
Is it not?
For the record,
it is not
I don't
enough
have a
because
vote.
you still need 4 for majority because Megan does count.
Oh, she counts for that. Okay, my bad. I didn't know that.
Wait, but you said I can't vote.
You can. Yeah, you absolutely can vote.
You haven't been exiled.
You can vote. Megan, you can vote as much as you want to.
As long as you're not exiled.
How the fuck do I do that?
So...
fucking
Megan,
Nizea, just...
You might want to take your seat.
Oh yeah, do that.
You do that by clicking your name, like the black square with your name in it, and it should allow you to take your seat.
I was so tempted to claim Meg's seat then, just so she could have...
Ibiza, why are you not in your
claimed
seat?
my seat.
Okay, well, we should...
Good job, Megan, I'm proud. I'm
Right.
not proud of Ibiza, who's not in the seat.
Oh, when did that happen? Right, I would... Ibiza nominates Ibiza.
Ibiza nominates Ibiza?
Yep.
Why can't I click?
I don't know.
Okay, nominates Ibiza.
For the same reasons as last night, or...?
So, right. Okay, so my reasons are... I've already said I'm good to go. I feel like there's just, with this group, an inherent sus on me at all times, so getting me into Final 3 is not a good idea.
Why?
Also, there's been a ping on me and Tarabi, and Toei is safe, so vote the other ping out. You may as well, at this point. There's still a chance I'm the actual evil ping there. There's also a chance it's neither of us and one of us is the red herring, but why not vote on the ping? Like, I feel like that just makes sense. So, yeah, vote me out. Like, I'm fine with going.
Okay.
I'm no use to town.
Ibiza?
I've also...
Ibiza...
Go on.
Sorry, since our chat, I need to know, do you want me to vote you?
Yes.
Do you actually want me to vote you? Okay.
Yes. Another reason is... I have, in fact, and I didn't want to dox anyone, so I made sure I spoke to, like, a couple more people so you couldn't narrow it down too much. I have, in fact, heard rumour of an Undertaker, and I have not told the Undertaker what my role is, so hopefully I can clear the Undertaker because they get my role correct, which proves them as Undertaker, and voila, we're building a good team, basically, because they'll confirm me, because they'll see me as what I am, and I'll know they've seen me, so they must be Undertaker. You see? We're building a good team.
They'll see you for the monster.
I think we're voting.
Yeah, starting the countdown. 4 is needed to put Ibiza on the block and send him to Ibiza.
Oh my god. Can I
He's
claim a
going
visa?
Right,
to-
four's
I'm gonna claim a visa.
no, Steve. I put my hand down because four's enough.
5 is enough. See what's gonna happen now? Ibiza is marked for execution.
And
Any
that's a
other
skull.
nominations you would need is 5 to tie it, which means nobody dies. 6 to put any other nomination on the block. Unless like you want to exile Megan, that's also an option. So the final call for nominations.
I wouldn't recommend exiling Megan just yet, guys. It may be a play a bit later in the game, but at the moment, I think it's a good idea to keep her around. I think we can get information from that.
Last call for nominations.
No, go on. I don't know. I'll ask in private.
Ibiza, how would you like to die?
Oh, with a great deal of satisfaction and impatience, please.
Drug-fueled sex heart attack.
Have been going around town just wanting to die because he hates life, apparently. So when it finally happens, a lightning strikes him from above and he falls to the ground with a big grin on his face, being like, ah, yes, finally, I don't have to be in this town and this life anymore. I get to join my good friend Saya.
Yeah.
We now got a second ghost.
Valhalla, here he comes, Aj.
Ooh, welcome.
Okay, let me see if I can move everybody again. Oh my god, this bot stuff.
You know what's weird is you can move me to my cottage, but you can't move me back, and I'm confused by that. Okay, right, so unfortunately I did see what Chin revealed, and there's no point in trying to pretend I didn't, you know, so I'm building up quite... I don't fully believe Steve. Although he didn't claim the outsider, which I was trying to push on him, so there's... But I think Steve could be one of them, and one of... interesting that these two were supposed... Like, Torreby thought that Peregrine was on side, and Peregrine was not on side. Who voted on me? Hang on, voting history, V. Oh, that was the test one. I was like, why is there another one there? Yeah, so... Steve threw a hand up late for no good reason. Saturn I trust. Meg's kind of incidental. She could be evil, but she's kind of incidental. Both of them voted on me, however. Wish I'd been keeping track of who'd been chatting. That's always a good idea. That's always a good idea. So I hope Saturn dies in the night. But I also kind of hope he doesn't. They don't. Sorry, my bad. I hope they don't, because then we can continue this Undertaker bluff. I need to try and speak to Saturn. I need to try and speak to Saturn because I need to keep up the Undertaker bluff. I need to be not so subtly throwing Saturn under the bus. But also I need Saturn to clear me as washerwoman. No, because if there is a washerwoman, oh, I should have had the text chat up on screen. This is funny. This is good stuff. Okay. I'm finally dead because me being in Final 3, terrible idea. I do not want to be alive on Final 3. Because I will get voted and lose. 100% people. For 2 reasons. 1, I'm always sus in our group. And 2, I'm the most experienced player. So if anyone's likely to have tied everyone up in a knot, it's me. Now, the most experienced player here is still an absolute noob. But like, between 10 and 20 games against 0 games is a massive gulf. Hi Diddly, hi neighborunas.
Hello, Lisa. I'm so happy you'd like to join us here.
I don't get why you can send me to my cottage but can't summon me from it. That makes no sense. But anyway, go on.
Good morning, town. You wake up to find that this is your final 4 because during the night, Peregrine has perished.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is your final 4 because I don't know why I have to keep saying this, but Megan doesn't count.
Yeah, Megan. Right. Okay, Tarabi, you wanted me?
What?
You wanted me?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You can talk to ghosts?
Yeah. Town bike?
Still play.
Town bike.
Okay. You wanted me, you got me. What do you want?
That was terrifying, dude.
So, question: why the disconnect with you and Peregrine? What did you think Peregrine had caught onto that he obviously either hadn't or hadn't believed you on? I'm just curious.
So, I don't. You know what? I was being very honest with him. I'm not sure what it was that he decided was dishonest, but I don't know. I feel comfortable telling you as a dead person that I know how many evil players there are.
I know how many evil players there are. You mean pairs?
Yes.
Are you the chef?
Sorry.
Are you the chef?
Correct.
So you know, with 2 evil players, you basically know if they're next to each other or not.
Correct.
You either got a 1 or a 0, right?
Correct.
Do you mind telling me what you got?
I got a 0.
That makes sense. Right, my world has Steve evil. I think Steve's been lying to me from the start. And honestly, you are Peregrine evil. Now, Peregrine is not out of possibility, because if you read up on the imp, if Peregrine decided to kill himself in the night, now Steve would be the demon in that world.
Right.
And
that was actually that was something that I was thinking of last night.
Yeah. So yeah.
And Steve said that he was.
Go on.
Steve said he was the
fortune teller.
Fortune teller, yeah.
Now,
which is such an easy thing to lie about if you're the imp or even just a minion or whatever.
Yeah, but so are mine and your roles, honestly. But Steve. Yeah. So the thing with Steve was Steve said to me something along the lines of something about me and Saturn and having reason to trust or not trust at least one of us or something. So it was worded weirdly and quite vaguely. And he did say he chose himself and Saturn on night 1, but my impression was that I was somehow involved. So I thought he was the empath, because if you remember, Steve was sat next to me.
I don't have a lot more information.
No,
my role is pretty much that. That's what I got.
But there's no point in voting you off now. If I believe you're chef, because then we're just giving evil the win. Like, if you're a good player, I don't vote you here.
Exactly.
Right.
And we're in Final 4. Do we vote somebody off this time?
Only if we're 100%, which I don't think we are.
Right.
Unless someone's got some info that I have not been privy to all game, I don't think we're anywhere near solving this. So I think what we have to do is not vote anyone and let the demon kill, and then we just have to balls to the wall it on the last day and just go with info plus gut feeling plus social reads and just hope for the best.
I agree, and I can't get a read on Saturn, just so you know.
I think Saturn's good, and I'm glad we've managed to keep the demon away from him. Them, sorry. So I need to speak to Saturn again, ideally, after we're done here. So I need to go real quick. But I think it's going to come down to you, Saturn, and Steve. And it's going to be a really difficult vote between, honestly, for me, between you and Steve.
Right. That's fair.
That's going to be real. Just because of you saying, I thought Peregrine would know I'm good, and then Peregrine voted on you. That just read odd to me for one of you, and then Peregrine died. So either Peregrine's imp passed to Steve, or you're the imposter and Peregrine didn't buy what you were selling him. You know what I mean? They're the two worlds.
Yeah.
So that's why it's between you and Steve for me. Anyway,
oh my God.
I need to go have a chat with Saturn.
Okay.
Bye. Saturn. Real quick chat. Shackles.
Good evening.
Just the first place my mouse hovered over. Right, okay, so I died by execution yesterday, right? I've come here to throw you under the bus as Undertaker. I want the demon to kill you tonight, okay?
What? Why? What?
Because if you're
no, the demon's not going to get to kill anybody.
Yeah, no, we're not going to kill. We're not going to execute today. If we execute today and get it wrong, the demon kills at night and wins, right? So we shouldn't execute today. If you're in final 3, there's a chance they vote you out and we just lose immediately. Like, I mean, we lose anyway.
Okay, so you want me?
So I want you to confirm me as Washerwoman as Undertaker. I want to keep this thing going because I want you to die at night. They're not going to kill a saint at night, but they might kill an Undertaker at night.
Okay, so I'm just revealing roles now.
Yeah. I mean,
I say, hey, I am an Undertaker.
Yeah.
So
I might prompt you. I might be like, Saturn, I think we should come clean with the information because I need to tell Steve. What? I never actually told Steve which of the top 3 I was, so technically I can still say I never lied to Steve. In my world, right, I've got 2 worlds going on. This is what's difficult. It's either Peregrine Steve, and last night Peregrine killed himself, and as the imp you can do that, and it's called star passing, so now Steve would be the imp. Or it's Torreby Steve, and Torreby's the demon.
But wouldn't it make sense to execute Steve?
Yeah, but if he's the minion, we still lose. Even if we get the minion, because the demon kills, and it's 2 people left, including the demon, so evil win.
Okay.
So it doesn't make sense to eliminate anyone unless we're 100%. If some info comes out that's like, this has to 100% be this, this person, then maybe. But otherwise, what was weird to me was Torreby saying, yeah, I spoke to Peregrine, he can vouch for me, and then Peregrine voted on him. And I was like, that's weird. So in my head I was like they're on opposite teams. Like at that point.
I can divulge a little bit of information about that.
Okay, go on.
So I believe that Peregrine. I spoke to Peregrine after he spoke to Torreby. I think Peregrine was stumbling over his words a lot. Basically, is my take of that, and I was like, okay, and he was like, yeah, and Torreby claimed to be I can't remember what he claimed to be.
So,
just a townsfolk. Ravenkeeper? I have no idea. And I was like,
he claims chef
that
to
doesn't
me.
really align with what he says to me. He says chef to you?
Yeah.
I think it was chef.
Yeah. Which is weird, because why wouldn't a chef volunteer to die as well? Like, same as I did.
Because they're all new at the game.
True. True. But, so, for me, it sounds like it's Peregrine Steve, and either Peregrine killed himself to pass to Steve, thinking Steve seems pretty clear, or Steve's the imp and killed his minion because Steve's watched a lot of this, so he probably knows that that's an okay play this late in the game, because what's a Baron going to do anyway in the game? And if people are pairing Steve and Peregrine in their heads, Peregrine dying kind of makes you think, oh, maybe it's not Steve. So it's not a terrible play to kill your minion this late, honestly.
But could it... So you do not think it's worth the risk taking out Steve in the daytime?
No, because if it's Torreby, we lose.
Oh, no, because, if he's not... Okay.
If he's not demon, we lose. Even if he's evil, we still lose. So... Okay. But that's my thinking, is I'm gonna soft... I don't even know if we should, full out you as Undertaker, but I should just say something like, I've confirmed the Undertaker now. Because then that narrows it down to 2 people. They're not going to kill Torreby because I think he's the imp. So I think he then kills the Undertaker in a panic, not even realising we haven't executed anyone, so the Undertaker's worthless anyway tonight. That's my hope, is noobism comes in a bit, and then that gets you out of the final vote. basically. I don't think Chin has any sus on him at all. I don't think anyone's really thinking, oh, that Chin's a bad one. So...
No, unless he's flown under the radar.
Yeah, it does narrow things down a lot to Toby and Steve.
I do, like...
If you die at night.
I really want to execute someone just because this game... If the next game goes a little faster, then we're alright. But...
Honestly, I mean...
I want to get another game in.
Yeah, considering we started quite... Oh, right, we're going into final day tomorrow anyway. Like, this is it, you know.
Okay, yeah.
So it's going to not be that long. And we did start a little late, so I don't think we're actually overrunning by much. You know, like I think and the next game will have to be quicker because we'll all be a little bit better, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Let's go back
square,
and kill people.
Okay.
Do we not have another moment? Is it morning now?
No.
It's morning and it is your final 4. You can decide to execute now. Then that would take you to final 3. We would go tonight. I would tell the demon, if you didn't kill the demon already, to go kill. They would kill somebody, maybe, unless there's Among Us soldier protecting somebody, which would take you to final 2. I would wake you up and go, this is your final 2. Congratulations, demon, you have won.
Yeah. So if we vote anyone out except the demon here, good loses. So we have to be 100% it's the demon. Even if we're convinced they're evil, if we're not convinced of the demon, we can't vote them here. I have managed to speak to my quote-unquote rumoured Undertaker, and I'm pretty convinced by the Undertaker. So I don't think we need to vote here. I think we just need to let the demon kill someone and then go to final 3 with one fewer good person causing confusion in there. That's my opinion on it. I can't nominate anyway, but that's my opinion.
Is there no way 2 people can die overnight to guarantee that?
Not in this script, no.
Okay.
So you've spoken with your. Am I allowed to speak? Because I'm dead.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm speaking. I'm dead.
So you're saying you've spoken to your.
I've spoken to my source that knows of an Undertaker. Is all I'm willing to say.
Okay, but you haven't spoken to the Undertaker.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
I'm willing to out myself to say I was the Undertaker.
Oh! That's annoying.
So
that throws a wrench in things.
So, okay. I can test this then.
Hold on.
I can test this. No. Peregrine.
Okay.
What am I? I was executed. What am I?
I died last night, so I didn't see
it. You never got the info. Oh, god damn it.
Now.
Yeah, it was very annoying.
So I am gonna now ask all the living players if they want to nominate. If I get a no from every single one, I'm gonna send you to bed. Churabi, do you want to nominate?
Nope.
Chin Chin, do you want to nominate?
Nope.
Saturn, do you want to nominate?
No, thank you.
Megan, do you want to nominate? Because you can still nominate.
Meg, nominate.
Meg, don't nominate.
Yeah, no.
Maybe you've spent the past 5 minutes telling everybody not to nominate.
Yeah, it gives us longer to talk. Nominate.
Do you want to nominate, Megan?
No.
Steve, do you want to nominate?
I nominate Torabi.
Thank you.
Okay. Steve nominates Torabi. Can you state your accusation, Steve?
So, without throwing anyone under the bus, with the checks that I've made, I believe what Eb has told us is correct. Based on what Peregrine's told us, as well as Zaja, that would be the route. I believe that I could be drunk.
You're also not sitting down, just FYI.
Sorry.
So good.
I'll claim my seat now before we start. So I got a yes from Eb and Tarabi, but I also got a yes from Peregrine and Chin. Now, based on the fact of other people who I haven't checked and spoke to, 2 of them would be in the clear. Now, after I haven't had a chat. I've spoke to you briefly, Tarabi, I believe.
Yeah.
But Chin, I've spoken to you quite a bit this morning.
Yeah.
So, because of the info that Chin's clarified, as well as other people's abilities, that's why I believe Tarabi is the imp, and I believe Saturn could be the spy, which is why I don't think there's a Baron, because of obviously what you were saying at the first round, Eb. Does that make sense?
No, but I can't tell you why yet, because Tarabi needs to defend himself first. But I'll tell you while the vote's going round why there is a Baron.
For Robbie, do you want to defend yourself?
Yeah, sure. So, based on who my character is, I know a little something about surrounding characters. And I think that based on that, 100% Steve is the drunk.
Okay, I'm starting the countdown. 3 votes is needed.
Don't vote this, guys. Especially not dead people. Dead people, don't waste your dead votes on this.
I want to tell first what how dead votes work.
Yeah, okay.
So I am very soon starting the countdown. 3 votes is needed to get Tarabi on the block. If you use your dead vote, I'm gonna take away your vote afterwards, and you won't have any votes after this. So dead people, you do have a vote, but this will be your only vote that you use after you're dead. Okay?
Save your vote for final day, guys. Honestly.
Okay. So I'm starting the countdown.
Okay, right. This is why there's a Baron, Steve, because I'm librarian. So either I have been shown an outsider, which is true, and there's at least one outsider, which means there's 2, or my information is wrong, so I'm the drunk, which makes me an outsider. But I must be there must be an outsider based on me being librarian.
Let's go on execution. I would like to go on execution. Saturn would like to go on execution.
Yeah.
No, wait, 1 second.
Okay.
3 votes is enough. Tarabi is on the block. Peregrine and Saya have both used their dead votes. Any other nominations?
I would like to nominate Steve.
Saturn nominates Steve. State your accusation, Saturn.
Okay, so you were using information that you got from Ibiza, right?
From Ibiza as well as other people.
Can we have transparency?
Shoot your shots, Simon.
Yeah, so if you want full transparency, sorry, I'll let Saturn explain first.
No. Can we have a discussion here, or is it one person than the other?
Well, it is meant to speed it up a bit. Usually, the discussion phase is before the nominations.
It's 1-1.
And then you just do like the accused defense here.
Okay. I don't okay, look, I have fucking mental problems. I have ADHD. I can't remember all the shit that I've written down. I need to write down for the next game. But something that Steve said is not adding up. If we vote Steve out now, he is the imp. 100%. I have it on the authority. I spoke with Ibiza, and he gave me what his 2 scenarios are. And I believe that the one scenario is it's Steve. Okay? He wants to vote out Torabi, because if we vote out the minion now, the imp wins, basically. Mm-hmm. I think he's fine throwing Torabi under the bus because he knows he will win. The only other one was Torabi and someone else?
Peregrine and Steve was my other world.
Peregrine and Steve was the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Obviously, Peregrine's died. Okay. I think Steve is the imp. He's thrown Torabi under the bus. If we don't overrule this, imp wins, essentially. I believe that is the correct reality.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong here, Eb, but you got, for the first night before we started day, you got me and Saturn.
Yep.
And you got given a yes, correct?
I got given a certain role that one of you 2 was.
Right, okay. Now, I checked, first night, checked me, because I know I'm good, and Saturn, and got given a no. I then checked Ibiza and Ebb as the fortune teller because I believed Ibiza to be the librarian, which he's already confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I got given a yes on that. Based on, I then the next night checked Peregrine and Chin, and also got given a yes. But does anyone mind us throwing them under the bus? Dead people.
No, I don't mind. Because I've said I was Undertaker still.
Okay.
I've cast my one vote.
Now,
It sounds like the accused and defense
Zaj,
is over, or am I wrong?
Steve was
so
just go on.
Zaj was is claimed to be the empath, and got given no's. So I know Ebb and Peregrine would be out of the picture if he's not drunk, but there would only be one drunk in the game.
But if you
So
believe, if you believe I'm librarian, you believe that I've seen an outsider.
Is it the end of Steve's defense?
He can go as long as he wants.
Okay.
I think Steve either wins or he dies here.
I am gonna start the countdown.
We have to tie this. If you're good, we need to tie this. Okay, you know what? I'll tie it. I'll tie it. We need 3 votes exactly. Megan.
Okay. All votes.
Meg's evil!
And the dead vote.
So I
and
clicked it.
nomination.
What are you saying? Sorry.
Say that again, Isaiah.
Yeah, Ibiza spent the dead vote. Any other nominations? Steve is on the block.
I'd like to vote to exile Megan.
Ibiza is dead, however, it's an exile of a traveler, therefore dead people can also exile. So Ibiza starts an
What would that
exile on
mean?
Megan. Everybody can vote, even the people who are dead. Ibiza, can you vote?
What does exile mean?
Exile is for a traveler. It is separate from execution. It is to remove a traveler from the game. Basically, if you were in the final tree to kill a demon and the scapegoat is alive and is evil, I could kill the scapegoat instead of the demon. So, Ibiza, though, you can actually explain these things.
That is actually a big part of my reasoning is if Meg is evil and we somehow end up in a final 3, which I see as unlikely now that we're basically killing someone, but if we end up in a final 3, it can bounce off the demon onto the evil scapegoat and we still lose even if we vote the right person. The other reason is, what the hell was that, Meg?
He said she clicked by accident.
Meg, you are allowed to
Like
vote
literally,
for
when
yourself.
like you kept saying we need 3 to tie, we need 3 to tie, and I was like, okay, I clicked it. Literally, both our hands went up at the same time, and then you started freaking out, which piqued my anxiety, and I was like, what am I supposed to be doing? It was too late.
My hand went on seconds before yours. Behave.
I'm gonna be genuinely honest. I'm confused as fuck, Eb. I just got here. And you
great,
said we
Meg.
needed something, so I was like, oh, he's the guy I've been trusting. I've been following your orders to a T, and now you want to cast me out of the
I've been
village?
following your orders to a T, puts a 4th vote on when I said we need 3.
Oh,
You said we needed 3, so I clicked my hand up, and then you fucking put your hand up. We literally clicked around the same time, and then you freaked me out because I thought once I clicked it, I was done. I didn't think unclicking was
Everybody
possible
can
once the
vote.
clock was running.
The other thing here,
Everybody
guys.
can vote. This is separate from an execution, so it doesn't take Steve off the block. It
Yeah.
is just to remove Megan from the game. You can vote even if you're dead. It wouldn't spend your dead vote. Also, you already spent all your dead votes, so doesn't matter. Okay, I'm starting the countdown.
If you believe Steve's good, you don't vote for this. If you believe Steve's evil, you do. Also, because Steve's death could ping onto Megan as well here, if she's not exiled before it goes through. So if you believe Steve's good,
interesting.
you don't vote for that.
Interesting. Saturn.
Okay.
Taurus.
Hello.
Any other nominations?
Sorry, I was talking to chat.
I will just ask.
These damn streamers.
Robbie, do you want to nominate?
No.
Chin Chin, do you want to nominate?
I'm good.
Megan, do you want to nominate?
Meg,
I'm so
Meg,
scared.
You
Do
can-
I
you
want
can
to
just-
nominate?
you can just say no. Okay.
Okay,
Said
if you believe there's an option to tie the vote and you think that's the right thing to do, then you should nominate. If you don't think we can or you don't think we should, then no, don't nominate.
Okay, nobody chose to nominate. Therefore, Steve, how would you like to die?
Just kill us by the imp. Just put him in front of us.
Okay. So you hear a menacing from the dark, and a shadow creeps out and engulfs Steve and stabs him to death with kittens because it gotta be light. So
Nice.
stabbed to death with kittens, and
So-
Steve's
Oh,
body is
ah.
just lying there, and he dies. And congratulations, you get to go to sleep.
I knew you were going to do that. I hate you so much.
Tonight, check spy.
Me?
Yeah.
I can't check anything, I'm dead.
I think
On
I'm
the
just gonna
grimoire.
ask in public, Imp, who would you like to kill? Because, you know, Megan doesn't count. So if you end up with 2 people, again, Megan doesn't count. You win. Megan doesn't count.
God damn.
Yeah,
One more
I
time
feel
at the back.
bored.
Imp, if you kill one of the other 2, you win. The 2 alive players that aren't Megan right now. So there's no point in us going to sleep, essentially, because...
Therefore, I'm just asking in
Yeah.
public. So Imp, who would you like to kill?
Hi, Chin.
Dickhead.
Chin,
Oh.
what person would you like to, Chin, please pick a player.
What am I doing?
Dying.
You pick a player, Chin. So you're Raven Keeper, so you pick a player to learn their character.
Well, I think we know Tom is, so you might as well pick Saturn now.
Saturn was the spy. It's got to be.
I
No.
was the freaking spy,
Shut
baby.
up.
Let's go.
You
What?
wanna pick,
Thank you.
wanna pick Saturn?
Hang on! Oh my god, he registers as good.
Ibiza,
You're in-
I need Chin to pick who do Chin, who do you want?
I've
Saturn.
already-
Okay. You learn the empath. You're
What?
welcome. Good morning. This is your final 2. Turabi and Saturn are still alive. Congratulations to Robbie and Saturn the Spy.
Hey, let's go.
I forgot that it can register as an outsider specifically. I remembered they can register as good, but I forgot they can specifically register as an outsider. God damn it!
Oh baby, that's what I'm talking
That's
about.
why-
Good
That
one.
was great, Saturn.
Like,
I've
fair
been trying
play.
to catch you for
Fair
2
play.
nights, 2 days, Eb, to say check spy, because that was why.
You should have just blurted out all of the info about that, honestly.
That's why I said Eb is. That's why I said that Saturn was the spy, hoping somebody was going to check it. But obviously,
No.
he was too busy.
The thing to shout was spy can register as outsider. That'd have been it. That'd have been like, oh my god.
You don't
Yeah,
worry about it.
fair play.
Me and Tyler B, greatest duo.
honestly,
Meg,
We
honestly,
didn't
Great
even
stuff.
talk. We didn't even
I
talk the
was-
last 2 nights, and we were on it.
Saturn, honestly,
Of Saturn.
played that so well. You
Thank
played
you.
that so well. Tyler B,
I'm gonna check-
I only spoke to you right at the end, so other people can judge better how you played that, how sus you were and stuff. But yeah,
Ibiza,
fair play.
I
That was a good
will,
play. That was a really
I'll
good
give
game.
you a little word of encouragement, because technically you voting there didn't lose you the game, because Turabi, Saturn, and Megan was gonna tie anyways, and you would then go to the final 3, and you had spent 2 good dead votes, so you only had Chin Chin, Ibiza, and Steve as good votes versus Turabi, Saturn, and Megan. You didn't have a chance as soon as you spent
yeah,
the
when-
votes, and
I
you
knew
didn't
you were evil, Megan.
put
when
a
you
forward
first
vote.
went around and you were like, does anyone want to
No,
nominate?
I-
And then Steve nominated, I was like, wait, we've got 3 fucking alive, like, evils. Did I just throw by not nominating?
Basically, I think at that point, you were good either way. Like, because if you think about it, if you didn't vote anyone, you just kill Steve, and you've only got alive players and Chin left. It's easy. It's
I
easy
didn't-
dub.
I-
And then
Dum-dum.
if you do vote out to Abby there, then you win anyway. So like, yeah, you basically won going into that day, near enough. There were ways for good to win, but it was very unlikely.
Even
Yeah, I think that it would also be likely that Turabi would have star passed if you had gone tonight, and then
Yep.
you would have to solve. Oh, it's a star pass to Saturn, or is it just?
Nobody suspected the fly.
Chin?
so actually, yeah. If we were gonna go tonight
Plan.
right there, I was going to pass it to Saturn, And
I would
Saturn and I
never
hadn't
have
talked
led.
about that at all.
I would never have led anything on Saturn. Like I would have been adamant it was not Saturn.
We got a whole plan. Me and you, Eb, we had a whole plan to make sure.
Oh my god, me and Saturn were like two good players collaborating to fool everyone. Town, evil, everyone. Oh my
Just
god.
did it a little bit.
Yeah, you fooled literally everyone instead of everyone bar each other. Yeah.
As soon as Mike put a hand up, it was just World War III in my head, like.
Yeah.
The moment
Satan
that
and
Chin and
Satan
I,
in the morning.
the moment that Chin and I spoke the first time, I was like, okay, good. Chin's gonna be quiet this entire game, which means that I can always rely on them not doing anything.
Being very
Hey, Sophie.
pressing towards certain individuals, and I'm
Yeah.
alright. You're coming off very strong here, man.
Who was pressing? Sorry, tell me.
Yeah.
I was, yeah.
Not
But
to
That was
Sorry, go on.
that was a good game, honest.
Peregrine, you betrayed me, buddy.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, hang on. You killed him in the night. What do you mean he betrayed you? You went to his cottage and murdered him. That's a bit more of a betrayal.
And then I gave him the finger as his blood soaked into his sheets.
Oh.
What did that mean?
Oh, so that was GG. Like, yeah.
That was a great
Yeah, that
game.
was good.
That was fun.
Question. Do we have time for another?
We should, because it should go quicker, because we all kind of have a bit of an idea of what we're doing now. Everything won't need explaining. The other thing, if we want to make it go even quicker, is I did speak to Nizia about this, is the possibility of me co-storytelling, because I'd love to give it a go, which makes one fewer person to vote through, so it would make the game go quicker, as well as me getting to storytell.
Yeah, I also think, but maybe it's just my preference, Ibiza. I think it is also quicker to just send info and DMs. It goes a little bit faster for me, at least.
Yeah,
I usually send simultaneous info and DMs.
I think it's faster, but I think this way's.
Yeah.
I personally prefer this way. If everyone's would prefer to do it in DMs, then fine. But I personally prefer this, having a chat with the storyteller and stuff. You know.
I type way too slow. I would slow us all down.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, Megals wouldn't send you a response until tomorrow. If it.
And that's fair. Actually, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
I overthink everything I type. Not to mention, I'm not that fast at it.
But she's a fast liar when she's talking, aren't you?
I didn't know what to press.
Oh,
Fuck you.
That was so good.
Right. So what are we saying? Shall I coast ST or shall I just play again? What do you think's better for the game, Isaiah, for getting the second one done a bit quicker than the first one? What do you think?
It is completely up to the rest of the people. If you want to play, I'm still gonna run way quicker.
Yeah.
Like for this game, I spent quite a bit in the first night explaining the bluff to Tarabi and like just in general, I did spend quite a bit of time with people what stuff did.
If we wanted as well with co-STs, what we could do is like we go to the first person and like say it's the demon, you give them the bluffs. If they then have a question, you can ping off to the next person and I can answer the question. You know, like we can multitask that a little bit, and then me and you can just chat and be like, okay, what did you tell such a body? You know, like that's easy done, isn't it? So yeah, sure.
Yeah, we'll do it that way then.
Like it doesn't make a difference to me. So that is entirely up to the rest of the people.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll get the social path out.
Whatever gets us another game.
I just want to play.
I'm just gonna go to the loo.
There we go. Right,
Yeah.
I've made a decision.
I was gonna ask if we can have an intermission.
Ibiza, do you want to do the Grim and be in control of that? Because it is 10 at my place. So, you know, at some point when it's all going well, I might be like, you got it covered. So I will, you know.
If you want, yeah. The only thing I would say is I don't know how to. I've never done that, so you'd have to like walk me through it a bit.
I mean, we're just gonna go somewhere where nobody can see us. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Behave.
Oh, behave.
But I will also say, in regards to sending DMs, at least it leaves people up here to have conversations and just chill and have a little bit of fun in the night. So it feels like nights go faster.
That's true. I'm good with what people prefer. I personally do prefer to have the actual chats, but I don't really mind if everyone votes against that and wants to go with DMs.
I'd rather do voice personally.
Okay.
Fair. We can do voice.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to a cottage? Do you want to come to my little hut Ibiza?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's go set up a grim.
Can we?
Do what you like. We've left. Right, so how do I take control of this? Do I leave and then just create a game?
Yes, so press J, that means you leave it, and then you press
Host.
H for host.
Yeah.
And the seats are already set up then, so low effort.
How do I remove myself from a seat?
Did you host it yet?
Yeah.
Okay, then you just press your name and says remove.
Ah, got it. Cool.
Okay,
right, so I'll send out the new link so everyone gets into the new thingy-majig. I can't copy and paste. I'm on a different PC than I'm on Discord. So is it just bloodontheclocktower.com/ and then Ibiza, because that's what I named it.
Let me see.
Where's your message from above? I'm trying to find it now.
Jesus Christ, there's a lot of messages.
Oh, it wasn't even in there, it was in general. There it is. Right, so it's clocktower.online.
I can just, you know what? Is it with capital letters? Or...
no, it's all lowercase, isn't it? Because it's a website, so it doesn't.
Okay, I did it. Yeah, and then you just go to little masks and choose and assign.
I go to what?
Up under the cogwheel, you have the little masks that are characters, where you can choose and assign.
Yeah. Okay. So it's got ones highlighted by default.
It is, yeah.
So I can change it, I know that, but what do we think? Like, I've got Washerwoman, Empath, Slayer, Scarlet Woman, Imp. I don't think Scarlet Woman's great in a small game because it's very limited time that'll be any good for, right?
Yeah.
Should we go Poisoner? Because I like them messing with the information a little bit more.
You can shuffle characters to have it randomized. Usually I remove everything, and since it's a new player game, I usually try to pick stuff that are kind of fun and interactive. So that's I pick most characters who would get info at night, and then a boring Raven Keeper. That was the one I actually wanted to change out.
Right. Well, we had a Raven Keeper. Let's take that out. So I've got Chef, Undertaker, Virgin, which I'd be curious to see if people figure out how to use that. Mayor, Poisoner, Imp. So if I had one more one more townsfolk, that'd be good, right?
Yeah, you need 5 townsfolk.
Maybe we could either do Monk to protect people or Empath. We could or Fortune Teller, info or protection. What do you think?
Yeah, if you have a poisoner anyways, that's fine.
So which would you say? Do you think?
Do you have anything that procs off the Virgin? Something they want to kill with the Virgin, or are we just gonna...
Chef, we've got a chef, so they should want to die. So they should be fine dying, right?
Fortune Teller, Virgin, and Monk is what you had?
No, I have Chef, Undertaker, Virgin, Mayor. And I need one more. And I was thinking between Empath and Fortune Teller and Monk.
Okay. Poisoner, Undertaker.
Do you think having a Virgin and a Mayor is a bit much, and they're both not getting much info? Maybe take the Virgin out. It's a little boring.
Yeah, I would make it interesting, the game, for them, so they have something to pick, and obviously it seems like they have a good comprehension of social deduction, so they make the most fun of it. A spy can be really boring to be, but he did really well.
Yes. Yeah, he did great, honestly.
I did show him himself as a saint, so he knew he was gonna bluff a saint, and I did explain it to him.
Yeah. So I've taken Virgin out, so now we need 2 more townsfolk, and I still think it's between Empath, Fortune Teller, and Monk. So should we do Monk plus one of those 2 info rolls?
You can also do... I would put Fortune Teller and Slayer in.
Okay.
Maybe. Because then you have 2 info rolls, then you have the Slayer and the Mayor, and you have the Chef. So I think that's a decent balance, and you have a Poisoner who might poison snipe something like a Slayer or a Chef.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to assign randomly and see how it pans out. So we've got I think Saturn as the poisoner. I think we should give someone else a go as evil.
Just go back in and shuffle it again, like just assign characters again randomly.
Oh, damn. Oh, I pressed the... Right, okay, hang on. What was it? It was... Undertaker, there wasn't a monk, there wasn't a Ravenkeeper, there was a Slayer, there was a Mayor, there was a Chef. And was it a Fortune Teller, not a Empath? Okay. So, assign randomly. Okay, so we've got Steve the Imp. Steve was good last game, right? Zaj the Poisoner. That could be fun. Peregrine's the Chef. Tarabi the Undertaker. Chin the Slayer. Saturn the Mayor. And Meg the Fortune Teller. The only person I feel is being a bit shortchanged is Peregrine, who didn't get to use Undertaker at all last game, and now gets just one bit of information and then doesn't get anything else.
Yeah.
Whereas Saturn had a bit of a starring role, so should we switch Chef and Mayor? Give Peregrine the chance to try and do a Mayor win, and...
I mean, Mayor isn't that much fun. At least the Chef have a piece of info, I think.
True. You think? Leave it like that?
Wait, who was the Slayer? Was it Tarabi?
Chin.
Okay.
Chin's the Slayer. Yeah, so that... Yeah. Okay, so now do we go into Town Square and then send them to the cottages and...
Yeah, make sure they move to your Grim, though, because currently 3 people are sitting.
Okay, yep, we'll do. Okay, so...
Okay.
Hello. Okay, first things first, in 2 of the text chats, current game and general, there's a new Grim that I'm running. Make sure you're in the right one and take your seats, please.
Can we confirm I'm in or not?
I can't feel anything. Oh no, you sat. Yep, you sat.
Am I set?
Not in mine, no.
Is that just the code? Right, let me...
Oh, is it a new code?
Yeah, new Grim. Everyone's in the same positions though, so your Grim should still work, Saj.
Am I in now?
Oh.
Sit down and I'll be able to tell you.
Okay.
Saturn's in, Steve's in, Meg's in, Chin's in.
Yes.
That's funny. It
Does it
doesn't
show me sitting?
get rid of your notes.
Don't look at my nose.
Oh yeah.
I was going to say, yeah, I've just had to clear my whole board. Be like,
Oh yes, don't forget to go into the little cog and click remove all. Get rid of everyone.
Delay to
Wall
host
button?
28 milliseconds.
So there's a cog in the top right corner, and then there's 2 masks. Click on them, the characters section, and at the bottom it says remove all.
Damn it.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
you'll be
one
going
by
off.
one.
You'll be going off old notes. Or you have to remove them one by one. Okay. Do we know where Tarabi is? Do we know where Peregrine is?
Peregrine's in the game, isn't he?
I'm not in the game. Hold on.
Oh.
I just got back.
there he is. I found him.
Hello.
Hello. Did you hear about there being a new game? Yeah, there you go. You're in. Peregrine.
Zaj needs to
Yeah?
sit.
I thought I was sitting.
Yeah, I don't see
Hold
a
on.
chair next to your name.
It's being weird. It
New
doesn't
session.
normally
New
kick you out
session.
your chair that much, but yeah, you might be in the odd session. I'm not sure.
Oh, hold on. Wait a second. Okay.
Peregrine, if you've been talking to us, you're muted. Just FYI. Seeing as I don't know, because you're muted.
Nobody said it was easy.
Nobody said it would be this hard.
Is her name not
Amazing.
Steza?
Who?
Said they were easy.
No, ST is storyteller, and then
Storyteller.
she's
Oh, I've been
Nizea.
calling her Steza this whole time.
Absolute donkey.
Excuse you.
I didn't sneeze.
I think I did it.
Yes, you did indeed. You did sit. Well done.
But I did it.
We support sluts and whores on this page.
Hell yeah.
Excuse me.
Say what?
Wow.
Sex workers are real people.
I mean, yes, but where did that
I
come
don't know,
from?
I'll level with you. I just read it off a tweet and I went.
Wonderful. Hey, Peregrine.
You rang? Yeah,
Yes.
sorry, I was just getting a drink.
Yeah, it's all good. So did you get the new link? There's a new...
I've not seen it, but I will now.
Yeah, it's in 2 of the text chats, so
It's
hopefully
easier to
possible.
just leave session and then
Yeah, I'll join.
type out the code.
Just type out the code, yeah, true.
Got it.
I was gonna say it's even easier. Just copy and paste the link in.
Mm-hmm. And it's
Well,
e-
yeah, but if you click it, it gets rid of the extension at the end with the name, with the room name.
Does it?
No.
It don't. Oh,
Mine
just for
didn't.
me.
No, I did for you, that's weird.
Sorry, I'm running on Opera GX.
Oh, well.
Oh,
Maybe you should.
that explains it.
And once you're in, just take your seat, Bergen, so I know, and then
Oh.
we're good to
So
go.
I'm still seeing the old information.
Yeah, so top right, there's a cog. Click on that. Click on the mask like logo, 4th one along from the left, and then at the bottom of that, remove all, and that should take all your info off the grim.
Got it.
Also,
Yep.
if you want to take a screenshot, you can press F2 on your computer's power button.
No.
Not helping, Sam.
Rude.
We just see Megan leave.
Okay.
Where's she
Are
gone?
we good?
You need to sit,
Good.
and then you're good.
Question
Uh-huh.
is, are you good?
Okay.
Is Torby still walking the dog?
No, Toby is sat
Okay,
and
we
has
can-
been talking. What,
I'm stupid. Go on.
what are you talking about, Willis? Okay, okay, we'll send you all to bed, and then we'll send out your rules. Bye.
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 Okay, yeah, and then I just jump into your cottage. Easy days. Okay, so how do I send these out now? Like, where's that?
Go to the cogwheel, then I think it's the A thing. Let me see, wait, because I gotta go to my own.
Ah,
Yeah, it's the little
send-
A thing.
Send characters, yeah.
Send characters, exactly. And did you remember to mark red herring?
No, I thought I'd talk to you about that. Do you think better Chin or Megan? Which one do you think's better, doing the Slayer or doing themselves? Doing themselves tells them it's the red herring, so if they then get another ping.
Just do it on the Slayer. Like,
Yeah.
it's not a lot of people who check themselves, and like at most once maybe.
Yeah, I could see Meg checking herself and then being like, oh, I could be my own red herring. I'll check myself again, and realizing, yeah, I'm my own red. You know, like,
if you think,
learning
if you
that
think
quick.
she might check herself and make herself her own red herring.
Okay.
We also have a poisoner, so it's fine.
True. Okay, so, right, let me have a gander at the night order. So first it's minion info for Zaj, right?
Yeah, and
So that's just
So
going,
what-
telling him who his imp is. And we might as well get him to choose who to poison at the same time to save trips, right?
yeah, but you also need to figure out demon bluffs.
Oh, of course, yeah, okay, right. What? So, I would like to see Steve try and do an info roll, so maybe give him empath?
Yeah, and we can also do the investigator because it's always fun to like give them a little bit of investigator stuff.
Okay. Both investigator and empath to choose from, or just investigator?
Both. No, they need 3 bluffs.
Yeah, no, but would you give them both of them? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's true. Okay.
Like they need the minion is good to pretend to be an investigator. It's always fun.
Mm-hmm. And they're gonna know there's no outsiders in place. So would you give them an outsider so they can maybe bluff
Nah,
Baron?
no, because Saya's safe one if they don't get like if they can't speak to the demon early on is claiming outsider because they should know there's no outsiders in play.
Right. Okay.
So they might be double claiming each other, and
Okay.
I am not a big fan of giving the demon info that they should have anyways. Like I don't
Okay.
like giving them dumb bluffs, like giving the demon the lunatic bluff, etc., you know.
Can I give Steve librarian because I was librarian and went straight to him first time? I'm sure he'll appreciate
Sure.
that. I'm sure.
Sure.
I'm sure he'll spot that. Okay. Right. So we're still going to Zaj first, though, right?
You're still going to Saya first, yeah, and then like get the poison immediately too.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely. Okay. Right. See you there. Hello, Zajarism, darling. Hey, you there? Hey. Hello? Oh my god. Okay, right, there, I'm here now. As I jumped in, my Discord decided to disconnect. Hello, Zaj.
No, I know that feeling well.
Yeah, you've been having some issues. So you got your roll through, right?
Is it on my screen? Hold on.
It should be. You should now have a token where you had a blank space.
I see a blank. Hold on.
You can always send it again, Ibiza.
Mm-hmm.
Saya is not seated.
Oh, yeah, take your seat, Zaj.
Here,
It's
there we go.
It's kick
Yeah.
drop. Yeah, there you go. Right, so if I send that again. There you go. Did you just get it?
Yep.
Yep, okay. So, I'm here to tell you, your demon is Steve.
Okay.
And while we're here, we would normally come back for this, but just to save a bit of time, would you like to choose who to poison night one?
Anyone in the circle?
You can choose anyone to poison. Yep.
You know what? I think Chin could do with a little nightfall. You know.
Okay. Chin is poisoned. Thank you very much, Zaj.
Yeah, a little bit of drugs in his drink, in his nighttime tea.
Do you have any questions about Poisoner at all?
I just hope he enjoyed his drink. Did he enjoy his drink?
We'll find
I'll
out.
wait to find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. Okay, ta. Okay, next we are on to Steve. Where the hell is Steve? There's Steve. Hello, Steve.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, we are here to tell you that your minion is Zaj.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, I knew you'd like that. It was genuinely random, but as soon as it came up, I was like, they'll like that. And your demon bluffs, in the bottom left, are Investigator, Empath, and Librarian.
Okay.
Do you have any doubts or question about how any of these work? Do you want them explained?
No. Investigator, empath, and...
Investigator, Empath, Librarian.
Right. So, librarian and investigator are first night only.
Yeah, investigator would learn 2 people, and then they would learn a minion role, so they could learn like Turabian, Saturn, Poisoner.
Mm-hmm.
Librarian also learns 2 people, and then an outsider role, again Turabi and Saturn, Drunk, for instance.
You are right in believing that they are both night one only info, though. So yeah, that is definitely something to bear in mind.
Okay.
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 Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Chef Chris. So, here to tell you that as chef, you learn a 1.
Yes, so that means that there are 5 potential pairings, right?
It means it means there is definitely a ping where you're seeing minion and demon, or minion and minion next to each other.
Yep.
There is a chance the recluse registers as that. Can register as an evil player, but if you take
have to be drunk or poisoned.
or you can be drunk or poisoned. But if you take the information at face value, it means your demon and minion are sat next to each other. But there are reasons why that might not be true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Equally, there could be a spy, couldn't there?
There could be a spy. Yes. If there was if there were a spy and a recluse, or if there were a spy and you were drunk, then that would work. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
Figure that out.
Yes. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
I haven't looked at who's next yet. It is Meggles. Where is the Meggles? Sorry, I have to check the night order. Hello!
No worries. Quick question.
Yeah.
Zaj is in the shackles when we do this nighttime shit.
Yeah, so the way we're doing that is we are...
Doesn't that mean I can see Zaj if you guys actually visited him?
Right, yeah, we
so
addressed...
that could
yeah.
eliminate what
Yep.
he's not?
Yep, listen, and I'll tell you. So we established this before you got here, because Zaj, every time he gets dragged, gets booted, so he has to jump back into a different chat because he can't see a cottage. So what we're doing is potentially going a bit out of night order, so that no one can get any information on when we visit Zaj, and we are visiting Zaj every single night, regardless of whether we need to or not, so that no one gets any info about whether we should be visiting Zaj or not. Sorry, I forgot you weren't here for... We clarified that in the last game because we were having those issues then. So yeah, it's just... Yeah, we're going to visit Zaj no matter what, and it won't necessarily always be in the right order if we were due to visit him anyway, just to throw people off a bit.
I see.
Yeah, because we can't get him to stay in a cottage, basically. He's just a rebel without a clue.
So, could you please explain to me, because I'm the fortune teller.
Fortune teller. So every night we're going to come to you, as long as you're alive, and you are going to pick 2 players, any 2 players, and then we will either give you a yes or a no. Yes means one of those 2 is the demon. No means neither is the demon. However, there is a red herring. Someone will register as a demon when they're not, as part of the role.
There's one person that every time I check them, they will register as a demon even though they may not be.
Yes. So basically, if you think about it this way, there are 2 people that will definitely register as a demon for you, assuming you're sober and not poisoned. Like, one of them is the demon, one of them is your red herring. Also, like I say, there's the chance you're the drunk, there's a chance you've been poisoned, and there's also a recluse on the script who has a chance to register as demon, minion, general evil, whatever. So you have to...
It's only the demon that I'm going to see.
Yes.
If I pick a minion, it's going to register as no.
If you picked a minion and a townsfolk, we would say no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, would you like to pick your first 2 people?
Steve and Saturn, please.
You pick Steve and Saturn, and you learn that, yes, one of them is the demon. You don't sound like you believe me. How rude. Any further questions about the role?
I think I get it.
Okay, cool. Okay, who's next in the order? I think that might be it. Where's she gone? Yeah. Oh, why are we in here? No, he's here.
We gotta visit Sash a few times.
Oh, just to throw off the night order. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, exactly.
I was just thinking we'd visit him once, but not necessarily in the right spot in the night order. But you're right. That's not a bad shout.
Well, it's always nice to have company.
Don't pretend like we don't want to be here.
I mean, I like hanging out with Zaj as much as the next guy, but I am aware of time constraints.
Yeah, I mean, but it's an issue that it's gotta be resolved somehow.
I get you.
Otherwise, we could just DM Sash instead of visiting.
That's true, but I like speaking to Zaj. Right, one final cottage to visit. Follow me. Just don't want Zaj knowing that we're not visiting anyone after him. Also, I just wanted to double check I've definitely visited everyone, because I believe I have. But, yep, okay.
You have indeed. And, this wasn't his actual visit, so he doesn't know when he was visited right now in the order.
Yeah, no, but he also could piece things together if we don't visit anyone else after him that, maybe there's no one...
No, because we didn't visit him to give any info.
True, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Red Herring visit anyways. He doesn't know if it's the end or...
You're right, but then he can't work together with anyone and be like, well, they didn't visit anyone after me, so that means they're not these late roles, like, say Steve, for example, so I would just,
True.
Anyway, to Town Square?
To Town Square.
Right. I've had an idea. Do you want to be in charge of dragging people to Town Square and I'll be in charge of cottages? Because then we can keep our command on copy and paste.
Yeah, I just wanted to know, did Megan even pick 2 people?
Zaj just joined us. 1 second, Zaj. Yes.
Okay.
She picked Saturn and Steve, and I gave her a yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay, do you want to summon everyone now?
Yeah, I just gotta find the... I'll do the current playing one.
Bring everyone to Town Square. Bring everyone to... Yeah, that's the one. That's the right one.
Group. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Pause that.
So, you all wake up and come out of your cottages to the gloriously horrific sight of both myself and Isaiah dead, with some blood trickling down a certain clock tower in the middle of the town. That's where the name comes from, guys.
Oh, damn.
You have a sneaking suspicion this may be the work of a demon, and you should probably find that demon and stop him killing you all. Away you go.
I mean, guys,
Well,
it is a beza. Do we actually need him in the town?
And Isaiah. And Isaiah.
Oh, yeah, well, I suppose
Well-
since Isaiah, you know, we probably should.
Yeah, exactly.
The way I look at it is 2 people have been murdered. The chances of more people being killed in this group is unlikely. So,
It's pretty slim.
I can't see
think we're
anything
good.
bad happening again. But
So we should all
on the
just go
off
home.
chance,
So I'll just go home.
Size, you want to have a chat?
yeah. Where are we chatting?
Apothecarium.
Okay, I know how to get there.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Hey, I'm
What's
gonna
that?
get in on that puff pass.
That
Hey,
seems fair.
hey, y'all, let me in on that puff pass. Sorry, I'm just gonna listen in. Carry on.
First things first, which minion are you?
Okay, so I do the poison thing.
Okay, cool. So I am the imp.
Mhm.
Some of the bluffs that we got given are investigator, empath, and librarian. Now, not to use things more for you, would you like to
D-
take empath?
Sure. Double down and support anything that our friend Chin has to say.
Okay.
Actually, let's actually, you know what? I'm gonna head back to town and I'm gonna go find. I'm gonna go walk around and talk to people. Be right back.
Kudos.
There you go. It took him a while, but he got out. Any questions? Anything you're not sure about?
No. I'm.
Good.
I'll be honest. You're probably gonna have some interesting conversations later.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna
Oh,
be
man.
interesting. You're bluffing as a night one only info, unless you're gonna not go with one of your bluffs. Who knows? Let's see what you do.
So I'll tell you now.
Okay. You're not what?
I'm not going with
The bluffs.
one of the bluffs.
Okay. Okay, go on. Do tell, so I don't miss out. I don't have to follow you around, which will look sus, so I can at least know what you're telling people.
I'm gonna go as the monk.
Oh, okay. So even if someone else is monk, you just double claiming and just protecting people. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, back to town. Let you do your job.
Okay. Hi, Chin.
Also, it makes me a wild card, so
Oh, wild
the
card.
the sharing of it so early makes me a wild card.
Sharing of what? What
Oh,
if I
my
just
roll.
walked into the middle of the town square?
Oh, just my roll.
Shit, I missed it. Came out.
You
Came
missed
out
the key
later.
info, Steve. Do you want to go into a room, Steve?
Yeah, sure. Where you wanna go?
Apothecarium.
Get
Okay,
a room. Easy for you to say.
Trombopoline.
What in the world?
That was great. Hello.
I just turned some heads there for a second.
What did I miss? What did you? What happened?
Well, I just up and told Peregrine that I'm the Undertaker.
Okay.
And he's like, "Why did you share that so early?" I was like, "It doesn't really matter either way for me, unless
Unless
he
he's
has
evil.
something against and we'll see how that goes."
So it's an interesting strategy if you're a powerful role to tell one person, because if you die, it's either a lucky shot, which is kind of likely in a small game, but in a bigger game, it's less likely, so it tells you something about them, maybe. But anyway.
Strolling through the town square one day.
So, you think of this beautiful morning?
Beautiful morning, there's 2 dead people on the clock tower, what you on about?
Yeah, but the sun's shining and it's glistening off your blood, so it's
You have to look at the bright things in life.
Like that bright red blood.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Honestly, if we look up at the sunset instead of looking down at your bodies, it's a totally different view.
Yeah.
All right.
Whoa.
Talk to me.
Okay, I'm gonna bring people back in a second, so don't go anywhere.
From the dead.
Person.
That would be my choice, but I'm not allowed to do that. Hang on, I need to copy and paste the other command on the bot. Give me a second.
Oh, you gave us a little warning in there.
Get back in here!
Get your heinies in
Hello.
here. Right.
Hello.
It's done.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have 2 minutes of discussion and then I'll open nominations. So you can't nominate anyone just yet, but you can't go off into private chats either. You can just chat as a group. Off you pop.
Okay.
Team building exercise, everybody.
Build a raft.
Who's, uh,
Build a raft. Get to the other side of the river. Go.
who's spoken with who? Who's giving off nasty
I-
vibes?
I have spoken to Zudge.
I've spoken with Chin, and I spoke with Steve.
Yeah, I've spoken with Zaj and I've spoken with Peregrine.
I don't with Saturn because Abase is unfair.
I'm unfair.
Very.
He's dead, no?
Yeah, I was gonna say most dead people are pretty fair at that point.
I've given information to Peregrine, but that's it.
Yes.
I've given information to Saturn.
I have spoken to Steve, and Steve's evil.
Oh, they haven't.
It's not even a denial that.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, it's yeah.
You haven't.
Not even no, I'm not. It's no, you didn't.
No.
That's too good.
Oh,
Why
Saturn.
are we always talking about the negative? Who's getting good vibes?
Who's picking up good vibrations?
Who's got the good back?
I'd say I learned some
not-
good things
So I haven't
from
heard-
Meg.
I haven't heard of any outsiders.
No.
Not yet.
Which
What is it?
Okay, with that bombshell that there's no outsiders in this game where it says 0 outsiders in the
Yes, that's
middle,
reasonable.
I'm gonna open nominations.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
I keep forgetting you weren't here for orientation. Sorry, man.
Oh God.
Yeah, so in the middle, very quickly, before anyone noms anything, green is number of players, heartbeat is number of alive players, the tick is number of dead votes remaining, 5 is number of townsfolk there should be, the one next to it is outsiders, minions, demons. There.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, there are rules that alter those numbers somewhat, sometimes, so that's to be aware of, but that's how many there should be before you'd make any adjustments. Okay, nominations are open. Don't all rush at once.
I'm going to nominate Ibiza.
This is not an atheist game.
I second that. Can I
Didn't
second
name
that?
on this.
I'm gonna nominate Peregrine, like actually.
Oh, okay.
Okay, right. I've never done this before.
State your
That's
claim.
interesting.
What do I do? Isaiah, help! How do I make this happen?
You cry really hard, and then you press their square name when you make them take their seat.
Oh!
Shit.
And then I click on Peregrine's little
Saturn,
circle
you too.
thing.
What?
Okay.
The Lord have heard
Sit
your
down.
prayer.
You're making everyone feel uncomfortable.
Okay, tell me, take it away.
So I spoke to Peregrine, and I just dropped information on them. I just gave them what my role is. And I have no reason for them not to want that role, but also we need to eliminate somebody on this day, and they didn't give me anything, so I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to go for it.
Okay.
Defense, Peregrine?
That's all.
Is that, do I get a defense here?
Yeah, that's what I just said. Defense, Peregrine?
Okay, defense. I'm reluctant to share the information that Trabi gave me because it could be negative backlash if they're coming at this in good faith. First off, I would say that it's misguided information. I am good. I'm trying to suss people out. But I'm actually not averse to dying early if it helps confirm Tarabi's information. The problem is I'm not sure whether Tarabi is who they say they are. So I would say if you're convinced by Tarabi's accusation that I didn't give any information away because I'm trying to figure out what's going on, then by all means fire away. But I will be more vocal next time, and I will out what Tarabi said to me if I die, because they should know the truth, and if they don't say that, then
I think that's a good idea. I like that.
That's not good.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not certain. Obviously, if I die and they are not who they say they are, then they're just gonna lie to you. So.
But you could still speak anyways, so.
Okay.
I could still speak, but they're just gonna keep lying to you about what they said to me.
If the glove fits, you must acquit. Okay, right. So, if you are compelled by Tarabi's evidence of Peregrine not saying anything, please vote. If you think that makes him good, don't vote. Ready?
Steve, am I voting?
I think voting for him is a win-win situation. Just saying.
Steve,
Because
should I
either
vote?
he
Steve, should I vote?
confirms who he is or not.
Oh dear.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
If you didn't answer fast enough.
4 votes is enough. I actually forgot to say how many you needed, but you needed 4. Peregrine is on the block, and I don't know how to do that either. I've just killed him. Hang on. You're not dead yet.
It's this mark for execution.
Oh yes, so there is. There you go. Got it. Thank you. There you go. I brought you back from the dead. Don't worry, Peregrine. I got
Thank
you.
you.
CPR training came in useful. Okay. Any more nominations? I'll give you 10 seconds for someone's on the block.
I'm tempted to chuck back at Tarabi.
Yeah, same.
Tempted to chuck back at Tarabi here. And
Not a bad idea.
Ooh.
It makes sense to me.
That was just in time. That was just in time. I was on 9.5. Okay, Peregrine nominates Tarabi. Peregrine, tell us why.
I know we've just had this argument about which one is which of us. So I'm happy to divulge here that I am the chef, and therefore I know that whoever the 2 evil people are, they are sat next to each other. So there's 5 possible pairings here, and certainly when Tarabi and Chin were in the same room with me earlier, they were quite quiet about divulging information, and then Tarabi, once Chin left, was happy to share this information with me. So I'm thinking that it's fake information at this point.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed.
Okay, Tarabi, your defense?
Yeah, so, no, I believe that Peregrine's a good person, actually. I believe that they're just regular townsfolk. I'm also just a regular townsfolk. I would openly say what I am right now, but I'm specifically showing just that card to Peregrine to see where this goes if they survive.
Okay, right, so 4 votes will tie and no one will be on the block. 5 votes if you want Tarabi to be on the block. I keep forgetting to do the countdown thing, my bad.
Not successful number.
You gotta be on your toes. You gotta be on your toes, guys. Okay, believe it or not, 1 is not as big a number as 4, so
Did I even vote? I wasn't. I think I should have voted.
Is that how that works?
as most of the time, yeah. So Tarabi is safe for today, cannot be nominated again. Any further nominations? I'll give you 5 seconds.
I think we should save Peregrine, just to be clear. Somebody should also suss somebody out.
Well,
Yeah,
I think you're too late.
Appreciate that.
Oh, wait. Should I allow that, Isaiah?
Uh,
Yeah, I'm feeling charitable. Zaj nominates Zaj, that was right.
So with my role, I'm not going to divulge much, but I will just say I believe Peregrine to be innocent. That's why I never voted for him, and that's why when someone offered up this idea, I'm willing to take a risk to balance it for the voted no confidence.
Yep, we need 2 more votes to save Peregrine.
Okay, so Zaj, now you've told everyone why they should vote for you. Now tell everyone why they shouldn't vote for you.
No, guys, that's way too many votes. Now that's too few. We just need 1 more. No.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say that Zaj divulged his defense to Tarabi because he took the ball and ran with it, and we're gonna actually do a countdown. 4 votes to tie, 5 to execute Zaj. Hey, look, a countdown.
Beautiful.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, whoops.
So,
all right.
4 ties. So I now move. How do I get you off the block? Hang on. Oh, right, what have I done? Oh,
I think it says clear mark.
yeah, it does. I can't do it though.
Oh, it is clear.
Oh, okay, awesome. Then I can do it. Okay, so no one is up for execution. 5 seconds, or we'll just end the day there.
Okay. I can I just say out loud?
Yes.
I could have sworn Torby was claiming to be fucking Undertaker, and getting Peregrine out confirms that he's Undertaker, so now I'm not certain. I have no idea how this all benefited anything. I am so fucking confused.
Yeah, it's...
Okay, with that tidbit from Meg of that was useless. Good night.
Good night.
Hello.
They
What?
are not fond of executing people on day 1.
Do you know what? I feel like this is my fault because I sent everyone the No Rules Barred playlist and the first video. If you remember, if you've watched it, they didn't execute anyone for like 3 days. So I feel like people have picked up on. They've ignored Ben saying this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. They should be. I just gone with the hey, everyone didn't vote. This must be good. And we didn't execute. This is good. But yeah, we'll see how the night goes. So Zaj first. But as long as we don't go to an information roll first, we can wait for Zaj. We can go to Steve for. Oh no, there's no point in bluffing Steve before Zaj, is there? I was gonna say like.
No, there isn't any point. Like, you should rather like.
Well,
it's only Megan and Turabi you have to go to, and one of them might be poisoned, one of them might die.
The thing is as well that we've wasted a bit of time here now, so Zaj could be further down the order but still above Meg, so I think we've done a good job here, so let's go to Zaj.
I mean, just go to him a few times. Like, I usually like
Will do.
go to him early and go to him a little bit later.
I'm gonna go straight from Meg to Zaj again.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. After this visit. Hello.
You like my chaos?
it was a certain brand, wasn't it? Very interesting, taking a good player off the block.
Drag today.
Who would you like to poison?
I think the play here is Torby, because like if people are getting information, yeah, Torby.
Okay, thank you very much. Right, night order. Who's next? It is Steve. It is Steve. Hi, Steve.
Hi.
Hi. Who you gonna murder?
We're gonna go with the good and faithful Meggles.
Fair enough. Thank you. Should have seen that coming. Bye. Oh, right, so that's it. Hey.
Hey?
Yeah.
You don't want to just go to Turabi?
No one was executed.
Oh, that's true.
So we're done, aren't we? Because Fortune Teller's dead. Undertaker's useless. We're
go
done.
to Saya again, because we said we were.
Yep, let's go to Zaj, even though we've only spoke to Steve in between. Okay. Hello, Zaj. Lovely weather we're having, right?
Beautiful weather.
Beautiful weather, beautiful weather.
A lovely day to rain corpses.
Oh, by the way, while we're here and killing a bit of time, I might as well ask you now, Isaiah. How do I do the lovely thing where it changes to day? Because it was just an eternal night yesterday.
S.
It's just S, just shortcut S.
It's just S. Because everybody knows that night starts with S, so...
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. And also day. Like, coincidentally, night and day both start with S, so it's super handy.
Exactly. It's the logical shortcut.
Yep, okay. Should we go straight to town, seeing as we visited Zaj twice? No one will know which visit it was anyway. Okay, alright. Do you want to do the call everyone back thing? You should have one copy and paste. Hopefully. I've got send them to the cottages. You get the other one on copy and paste and we're good. There we go. Here they all are.
Whoa.
Okay, you all come out of your cottages bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and you find a corpse It belongs to a certain Meggles. She's dead on the floor.
Explains a lot.
Proceed! You have 5 whole Imperial measurement minutes to discuss before we'll call you back. No rush.
Tarabi, I want to chat with you.
Yep, where at?
Apothecarium.
Okay.
Apothecarium. There we go.
First person in my ring gets the chat.
Phrasing.
If you want it, put a ring on it.
Oh, there's a party. Oh my God, there's a party in Saturn's ring. You know there's 2 corpses in your ring, Saturn, right?
That's pretty wild. So who's evil? Steve, you evil?
One corpse in your ring. Zaj isn't a corpse this time, remember?
No, I am.
I have... Because Mego's a ghost. So I had questions for Steve.
Oh, you had questions for me?
Yeah, where were you last night?
I was touching someone.
Oh, what? Excuse me.
Excuse me?
No, he probably wasn't touching Jesus. But good guess, Meg.
It could have happened.
Well, Christ have mercy.
Saturn, I kind of want to talk to you to make sense of what the fuck.
No, so I'm going to leave you in charge here. I'm going to the apothecarium.
Let's go 69.
Okay. Hi, guys.
Wait a second. That got us nowhere. And so that, I think that they're using her saying that to put sus on me.
Yeah, I can see that. Because she's identified the situation.
Right.
Yeah. I would say we need to go off and chat with other people and see what we can get.
Agreed.
And then if we can figure out a role on someone, or if we get...
Hello.
Hey, Chinstopher, are you okay?
Yeah, it's still a night phase.
Oh, ball bags. I learned how to change that, then just didn't do it. Thank you.
Hey, Chin.
Hello, guys. Would anyone like a chat?
Either of us, honestly.
Yeah, chat with me, chat with Robbie, up to you.
Peregrine, would you like to go into...
Let's go to Pandemonium.
Yes, good choice, good choice. Next one down from Town Square, there you go. So,
that's funny.
Before everyone comes into Town Square, how's your theorizing and your investigatorializing coming along?
It's interesting, isn't it? I think I might be able to trust Peregrine. Like I said, I think that they're probably a good person, and I think
I trusted Saturn with my whole chest in that last game.
I know.
That's not me trying to hint. I'm just saying it can be dangerous.
No, for sure. I don't expect you to give me any sort of information or anything like that. But I'm playing 4D chess here.
Oh, okay.
I'm really in it this time. And last time I played really meek and quiet, and I didn't really say a whole lot to a whole lot of people. And this time I'm doing some interesting stuff to see what I can get out of people.
I like to do that sometimes. Just do some weird plays and see what it stirs.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be weird, but I think it might work.
It's gonna be a party.
This game is so much fun.
Hey, Nizir, can you call everyone back? I don't have it copied and pasted. It
was in the middle of conversations.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
No.
That's unfortunate.
Wait, what's just happened?
We just all got moved back without anyone.
Is this just another moment of the Tarabi identifying his role in main public area again?
I did that on purpose, homie. It wasn't an accident.
Okay, 2 minutes to discuss as a lovely jubbly group, and then I'll open nominations.
Okay.
Take the stage before I just fucking spill my guts out here.
Hey.
No, you know what? Shall we let Meg do it? Let Meg do it.
Alright, so here's the thing. I'm the fortune teller. I told Saturn that I knew that either him or Steve, or either they or Steve, is a bad guy. I didn't necessarily say one of them was the devil, just to leave the question mark if I was the empath or not, but I'm not. One of them's the devil, and
The
I
actual
died
devil.
after telling Saturn that.
Wait, hang on. This is infringing against me. In the first place.
Shut up. It's
I've made a
one
mistake.
of them. They were so. Watch out.
I guess you never want me to talk about megan-kotger-art.square.site ever again.
Which also means,
Okay.
based on Peregrine's chefness, either Chin or Zaj is an ally.
Yes.
Which means if I am not drunk, Torby and Peregrine should be confirmed absolutely innocent.
Right.
Did you say it was
So should
Saturn and who that you thought might be
Saturn
dead?
or Steve is
Okay.
the demon.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I am to believe, I truly am the fortune teller that I see.
There are
And
3 potential pairings here. It's Tarabi
But
and
wait,
Chin.
there is no outsider. I'm not drunk. So it has to be one of them. Torby and Peregrine are completely not it.
and as,
No,
Boom.
don't
as
forget.
go on.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Actually,
he said pairs were standing together.
As-
That's what Peregrine confirmed.
as Megals
They were standing
declares-
next to each other.
as Megals declares her sobriety, I would like to declare that nominations are open.
So
Steve.
just to clarify, there can still be outsiders if there's a Baron.
Yeah. Because 2
This is
plus
true.
outsiders.
This is 2 facts. Yes, if there's
Why don't
if there's a
we-
Baron on the evil team, it adds 2 outsiders at the cost of 2 townsfolk. It's
Why don't we
factually
kill Steve
correct.
and make this a speedrun round?
Yeah, why not?
I
Why
don't
don't
hate
we-
Saturn.
Oh, excuse me? Steve, different. Steve
Oh.
is pronounced very differently.
Died
know how I said
after
it comes
telling you
from.
what I was. It's gotta be.
Well, hold on, Megan. I actually said this to Peregrine. I think that your death was actually somebody trying to put the sus on me, because you said that we got nowhere from me doing what I did, and then you immediately died afterwards. I guess it could be either one, but it's just something to think about. It might not be Saturn.
Also, like, I'm gonna put it out there. There are some roles that mean that if they are targeted, other people might die because of it.
Yeah.
So Megan might not even have been targeted.
I didn't even notice Meg say that, but
Second
It was like
call.
the
Second
last
call
thing
for
that
nominations.
I nominate Saturn.
Steve nominates Saturn. State your case, Steve.
It's the only thing that we've got to go off is the fact that Saturn spoke to Meg. Meg divulged the information of that one of us is evil. So realistically, because I haven't got much information off anybody else because the voice chat was a bit of a shambles.
It's true.
I only had the time to speak to them. That's all I've got to go off.
Okay.
I
Saturn,
can agree with that.
defense.
What is the likelihood of me being evil twice in a row? Come on now, everybody. Let's not be silly here, okay? If indeed it's me or Steve, it's gonna be Steve.
The
because
Among Us
I've already been
defense.
evil once.
The Among Us defense. I like it.
And if I know anything about the gambler's fallacy, it's that if red comes up 4 times in a row, it's gonna be black the next time, surely.
Okay. With that bombshell,
Hang on a minute, hang on, I'm gonna die here.
what? How long do you want? God damn it! I'm back in work next Tuesday night.
I'm Bernie Sanders filibuster right here, okay? There are people in this country who believe that there is a demon. Does this
Okay.
seem fair to you?
3 votes
I ask
to
the
put
question
Saturn
to
on
the
the
court.
block.
I ask the question to the court.
I'm just starting it.
In this world, where the wealth is so inadequate, you still have time to rescind. Oh, fuck it. I want to die.
Okay, 5 is remarkably more than 3, and that therefore puts Saturn on the block. Last call for nominations, 10 seconds.
If you don't nominate someone else and I still die, it is transphobia. I just want to put that out there, okay? I don't want to put you all in a big brush, but
You can't guilt trip us here, bud.
On Pride Month.
You're in my way.
Straight now.
On not Pride Month, Saturn dies and y'all go to sleep.
Why do I get the choice of how to die?
Sure. How do you want to die?
I don't want to die.
I'll let them think they're gonna get to choose how to die, and then I'll send them to bed.
You screw them over. I might also fall asleep soon.
I think I'm getting this. I'm getting this. I think it's okay. It's okay.
I think so too. Like I had a week of where suddenly, like, my face have just been itching. I wanted to scratch it off. And now it's painful under my eyes. I had like this burn when I put on lotion.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
Monday I went to the doctor. I have allergies to grass.
Yeah, that's grim. I have allergies to grass, but not that bad. Like, no idea. Anyway, Chin's just asked for his consult, so let's jump to Chin first and then go to Zaj.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yo, homie, what's up?
Hello. So I can, like, you know what my role is and shit like that.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, anytime during the day, you can just basically say, "I'm the Slayer. I want to shoot this person."
Right.
If they are the demon and you are sober and not poisoned, they will die. And presto, if there's no Scarlet Woman, you win. If they're not the demon, or if you're drunk, or if you're poisoned, then they won't die. Basically, nothing will happen. Okay?
Yep.
Anything else that I didn't cover with that? Are you good?
So
Go on.
So if I do want to accuse someone, I've got to say that I'm
Yep.
the Slayer.
Yep. But bear in mind, saying you're the Slayer and shooting at someone is something that a non-Slayer could quite happily do as well. So, you know, it doesn't confirm you as the Slayer, it just makes people mighty suspicious that you might be.
Right, okay.
Saying sentences like, "I'm the Slayer," makes people think you might be the Slayer.
Right.
Oh, Isaiah Meg is asking for a storyteller consult now. Do you want to go to her while I go about my business? Yep, cool. Okay, is that everything, or...?
Yeah. That's fine.
Sure, because I want you to know how you use the role, you know. I don't want you not getting the most out of it.
So, obviously, you know, when I let people know
Mm-hmm.
that I'm accusing, I am putting myself at risk there, aren't I?
So, the main risk you're putting yourself at is the same thing where I was librarian. It's like, well, I'm spent now. Like, you only get one Slayer shot, so when you're spent, you're kind of a safe elimination if they want to get rid of someone. But it's not really that big a deal, because like you say, you don't lose your ability, you've already used it. So, you know, it's not really much of a risk. But the fewer people are left, the more likely you are to hit the demon. You know, it's balancing that with how soon are you likely to die. You know. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Good?
Oh, good. Yeah,
Yep,
no
cool.
worries.
Bye-bye. Hello, Sir Jarvism.
Hello.
Hello. Who would you like to poison? By the way, just a clarification, because you are our first poisoner in this group. You're aware when you poison someone, the old one wears off, right? Like, you haven't got two poisoned people now. Okay, good. I just thought I'd check, because I thought he might think he's accumulating poisons, but no, it's just one at a time, and it just lasts until the next time we visit you.
No. I just I had decided that that wasn't the right person to die at that time, so I had moved it over.
Okay. So who would you like to poison?
I'm not doing. I just keep it at where it is.
Sarabi?
The person it is. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Hey,
What y'all talking about?
how
Your mom?
the chef works.
My mum. She's lovely. How the
Yeah, she's a
chef
good
works. She is a pretty good chef, yeah. Can I have an ST consult? Isaiah?
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to fill you in. Zaj has re-poisoned Tarabi, so we are going to give him false information here, I assume, about Saturn. And
Let him see an imp.
Yeah, I was going to say, what about Imp? Because then people will be confused, and then they'll twig that there must be a Scarlet Woman, and that makes them look away from Steve, I would say.
Yeah, Yeah. I think you should do that.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Glad I'm thinking somewhat correctly. Okay, I'm gonna go see Steve now. What's going on, man?
Hello, hello.
Hello. Who you gonna murder?
Kill.
Yeah. Just one kill, just to clarify. Not all of those. Chin is your choice. Thank you very much. Right, next I need Tarabi. Hey! Hey, someone got executed. You get to use your role. So you look over this dead body that's been beaten to death by town to ascertain all you can about what they may have been while they were alive, and you discover that this body is that of an imp.
Okay.
Okay.
The game's not over, is it?
The game is not over.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, Zaj.
Hello.
Hey. How's your coffee? Are you still there?
Yeah. I just got a fresh coffee actually.
Very nice. Is it made of fresh water or salt water?
It's made with it's a latte. It's made with more cream than anything.
More cream than anything. Main ingredient, cream. A little bit of water for flavour. Okay, lovely. Right, good to know. Let's drag everyone back to Town Square.
Email. What the hell is wrong with me?
No.
Oh, there's so many things. Where do we begin? But one thing that's not wrong with you is you did not die in the night. That honour goes to Chin,
Yes.
who is dead as hell.
I'm dead.
Yeah, pretty dead.
Oh.
You were mad as hell.
No.
You have yet another 5 minutes to have a chinwag, an old catch-up, a natter, have a brew, and then we'll be trying to kill someone. Let's go.
Okay, Tarabi,
Peregrine.
can I steal you?
Wait, was that Steve that said that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay,
Peregrine.
But Peregrine, you're next. I gotta talk to you
Yeah.
next.
Yep.
All right, Goldberg.
Actually, Peregrine, you want to join me?
Hey.
All right. What's up?
Okay, so it's getting to bite the dust stage. So obviously you've already divulged the fact that
Swiss.
you are the Undertaker, which I've got no
This is
reason
like
not to
werewolves, but it's
Okay.
different. But it's similar, yes.
So I am the monk.
Okay.
I have been protecting you for the last 2 nights, expecting them to kill you off.
Right.
Now, I think there's a Scarlet Woman in play,
I think so too.
and the problem is now the only person that we haven't got info on. Or do you have any information on Zaj?
Is Saturn allowed to be in here?
I'm a ghost.
I know.
I mean,
but we didn't ask you
it'd
to
still
come in.
it'd still be better if you didn't just go into a chat. Like, you can still give people info. So yeah, no,
No.
Don't be jumping into chats. Bad ghost.
No.
Get out.
So let's see here. Information that I have on people. Yeah, I mean, I know who died last night, or who we executed yesterday.
Yeah, we executed Saturn.
Right, but I know what they were.
Okay, so that would be able to clear you
Right.
if obviously
But
it's
he-
confirmed.
But here's the thing. Is based on what they were, it makes me believe that it's possible that I'm the drunk.
Okay.
Or poisoned. Either one, I guess.
Well, if there's a Scarlet Woman involved, there wouldn't be a poisoner.
Yeah, but if
so
they're...
it could be drunk.
So either there's a Scarlet Woman or I'm drunk.
Which kind of fucks. Oh, wait, there's only been one execution, hasn't there?
Yeah. So do you...
As chef. And I need to chat with Tarabi at some point.
Whoa,
Because I'm dead.
what's
I
going
can
on?
do whatever I want.
No, you can't!
Please
No,
leave.
that's what they did. Zaj came in and eavesdropped on me last time.
Zaj, bad.
That doesn't make it okay.
No, Zaj was a ghost. Ghosts can face three
Nope.
walls. That's what I was told.
No!
Nope.
No, you can't go into a chat you're not invited to.
So, Zaj and Megan, would you guys mind leaving, please?
Hold on, I closed my window. Hold
God
on.
damn it.
Fuck's sakes.
Literally go anywhere else.
About one additional 30 seconds because of this bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you drop Zaj somewhere else, please? Thank you. So
in that case, you think, obviously, you're thinking you're drunk. Because...
Or there's a Scarlet Woman. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So in that case, do you have a confirmed sus on Peregrine or Zaj?
No. I have. So.
Okay, I'm gonna
I'll
go
just tell
and
you.
get you dragged back, so be quick, because I'm going to town square now to do it.
Okay.
As anybody else and can still participate and share info and have an opinion.
And vote, if we're talking about why ghosts can't go into random chats. Yes.
Literally,
matter.
I've only been doing.
Wait. Oh, I did the wrong one. I did the wrong one. You do the thing. I messed it up. Sorry, I did the wrong command.
That was.
Walking in there, we've just seen everything disappear. Yeah.
All I wanted to do was
All of a sudden.
all I wanted to do was bring Steve and Tarabi back. That's all I wanted to do. I didn't mean to exile everyone to their houses. I apologise. Oh my god. So, that aside, carry on with your whatever your sentence was, if you can remember, Meg.
Literally, I've only been doing it because Zaj did it to me, and I thought it was a rule that I
Yeah, I
missed
thought it
on
was
day
alright.
one.
Oh.
Yes, Ash, you've been a naughty boy. Oh, he's not here.
You're a
No,
naughty
you've
boy
been
anyway.
naughty.
There he is.
Naughty.
Not
You
doing-
created an entire misconception of the rules. I thought I could just phase into chat.
Yeah, I thought I could do that as well. I got told off. Don't worry.
Zaj do me that.
so-
Zaj do me that chaotic neutral. To be fair. So.
Hey,
No one
Ibiza.
reprimanded him
Oh,
when
hold
he
on.
did it to us.
Saj's headset's just died.
Ibiza.
No, I'm back.
Oh, here we go.
Ibiza, tell us we can talk at the forum now.
If you play like in real life, you don't have the same kinds of whispers, so you could actually like kinda just go and join conversation. So it's more of a common courtesy than it is an actual rule. Like
Yeah.
it's not really being enforced.
It's. I feel like it's the reason is before we open nuns and what have you. It kind of ruins the game if good player Ibiza walks in
It
on.
ruined last game when Zaj did it to me, but no one reprimanded him, so I thought it was a rule.
Didn't you
I
did-
just want you to
hang
know,
on.
I don't want to be naughty.
Hang
I
on.
really don't.
Yeah, hang on, Meg, stop being a sore winner. Your team won. Quiet. Right.
No, Meg is on the
true.
naughty list.
Yeah.
Just
But if Naughty Nizea and Naughty Chin are having a chat about how they're plotting to kill people, ha 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 ha, and I just waltz in, that might give the game away a little bit. You know, like that's the reason why we don't do it. Basically, it's just to not have someone walking in the middle of the imp and the well, in this case the imp, but any demon and any minion, like plotting things. It might give the game away a bit. Yeah, exactly. Evil cackling will give the game away somewhat. Let them cackle in peace. And with that peaceful cackling, I will say noms are
I
open.
want to go to bed.
Steve, I've nominated Steve.
Wow. You can't nominate, unfortunately, because you're dead, but you can ask someone to nominate Steve for you.
Someone nominate Steve. It's not me, so it's Steve. I'm dead. Prove. Not
Are we
me.
not allowed to have conversation first?
You are allowed to have conversation, yes.
Go ahead, have conversation first.
Right, so in this instance, because there's only 4 of us left, I would have said don't kill. Because otherwise, if we get it wrong, then it's an auto win for the evil.
Yeah, but of course you'd say that.
Why
You're the
don't
imp.
kill?
Sorry, man.
You're the imp. Why wouldn't you say that?
This is the issue now because as I said from the start, I am the chef and I know there's a pair sat next to each other, and the only
So I
pair
was
that
like-
is realistic is you and
And
Zaj and Steve. And I see that you
And here's
split
my
off me and
thing.
Tarabi. So Tarabi,
Here's my thing.
can you tell me, Tarabi? Can you tell me? We voted off Saturn last game, I believe. Can you tell me what Saturn's say what Saturn's role was, and if you could confirm that, please, Saturn, that'd be helpful.
I can. It'll turn the whole game on its head because either. Here's the thing, okay? You know what? I am gonna say it, and you know what? I'm probably gonna die tonight, but just pay attention, people. I was told that Saturn was the imp, which either means there's a Scarlet Woman in play because they took that role, or I'm drunk.
The imp passes to any minion.
So I'm gonna
right.
double this.
Okay,
There's
let me
only
just
one
let
imp.
me just do
What
a
if there
rule
was
clarification.
never-
Besides, can I
What if
just
there
do
was
a
never
rule
a chef at
clarification?
all?
Can I just do a rule clarification? Then you can go absolute first. So, if the imp chooses to kill themselves at night, they will pass to any minion. If the imp is executed, they can only pass to a Scarlet Woman if there's enough players alive and yada yada yada. Like, if the rules are met. It's only if the imp kills themselves that as part of their role, they will automatically pass to a minion. Just to clarify.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay? Zaj, go.
So what if there was never a chef at all?
What do you mean?
It's interesting.
Peregrine played us all.
So what if
Why-
Peregrine was never a chef at all? What if he was covering for his partner? So I think Torabi's innocent, and I had saved Peregrine from the beginning. But I feel like he just told me he had me second in sight. And I think that's part of his lie. So because I know I'm a townsperson, that's why I saved him.
Well,
I
well,
just
you would-
feel like I must have.
Peregrine was using some interesting choice of wording.
What do you mean, interesting choice of wording?
Second call for noms.
What it was. It's definitely.
I nominate Peregrine.
Was that Steve? I think it is
Yeah.
Steve. Yep, Steve nominates Peregrine. Make your case, Steve.
Based on the conversation that we've just had, I believe that Peregrine could be the Scarlet Woman, which is why he was then using the bluff as a chef to say that there was a group. It's at this stage it kind of makes sense.
Because if he says there's a group, then he automatically convinced Torabi that he's on his side by being like, oh, if there's two innocent people and you're an innocent person, that means the person beside you. That's why he killed Chin.
Okay. Right. Okay. Steve, are you done with your?
Yeah. I'm done with
Okay.
the-
Peregrine, would you like to defend? Thank you.
Tarabi told me very early on that he was the Undertaker, and it would have not been in my interest to keep him alive if I were the imp, because therefore he would have been able to rat me out a lot earlier than he did.
Unless you're playing the best friend to backstab at the end route.
Zaj, just let him do defend.
You could,
Sorry.
yeah, I understand you can make that argument. All I can say is as chef, I can see that there are two imps sat next to each other. So either Tarabi is right and he's drunk, if he's saying that Saturn was called the imp, or it's the two of them.
Okay, right.
One of them
Oh,
has
go
been
on.
shifted off.
Is that your defense? Are you good?
I can't think of a better defense than
Okay,
that. I
no,
would
that's
have
fine.
killed Tarabi earlier if I had the chance, if he was Undertaker, but I didn't.
So,
Can I just say that literally Torabi being the Undertaker could have confirmed this if he didn't convince someone, Zaj, to stop us from killing Peregrine.
okay, and on that bombshell, 2 votes will be enough to put Peregrine on the block.
Thanks, Meg.
Away we go.
Only makes sense.
Obviously.
You're fucking evil.
Okay, 3 shot is
It's Steven, Zaja, and Torby, and
It's
Peregrine were just
slightly more than 2, so Peregrine
Not
is
done
on the
yet.
block.
Okay,
10
I dare say
seconds.
if you put Steve up, you're gonna have a majority. So you might as well,
Yeah.
Peregrine.
I mean, yeah, I nominate Steve.
Okay, Peregrine nominates Steve. Make your case, Peregrine.
It's the argument we've just gone through. Like, if it's one of them, it's both of them.
Okay,
It's an obvious argument. I'm not even gonna.
would you like? Can I
My
claim my defense?
issue with Peregrine's whole thing is, sorry, go ahead.
Go on, Steve.
Okay, so I am the monk. Now, night one, I protected Zaj. Obviously, Torby then came out and said that he was the Undertaker, which I have protected him both nights. Which is why, obviously, I would have thought the same, that the Undertaker would have been the first one to go. But maybe that's the play that they've made. He's also said that Saturn came out as the imp, which only makes sense that he is the imp, and then Peregrine would have been the Scarlet Woman, using the bluff of the chef. So then he could do the grouping up, and that's why it's been killed the way it has. Because if you look, it's never been separated. It's always been in the same groups.
Can I ask a rule confirmation?
Yes, just before we win the vote. Yes, go ahead.
Can I just ask the monk, right? Or how do I put it? If he is indeed the monk.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. I hate being sick. It always fucking fucks me. So basically, if he did protect someone,
yeah,
like Torby from the demon, and they chose to go after Torby,
yeah,
would it ricochet off to a random person?
No.
Or would they have to choose again?
No, there would be no death.
There would be no death.
If the imp targets the person, if the imp targets the same person as the monk targets in the same night, no one will die unless the monk is poisoned, drunk, etc. The usual exceptions. But yeah, a sober monk and a sober imp targeting the same person, no death.
Okay, thank you for your clarification.
Thank you. Okay, can I just ask for a clarification, because I realised I made a little boo-boo. Of the dead players, can I just ask which ones of you have voted since you died? I know Chin has. Saturn, have you?
Oh, shit.
Meg, have you?
No.
No.
I did not vote for Peregrine at all.
And Saturn, do you know if you have or not?
Sorry, I'm muted. No, I've not voted yet. It's my first dead vote.
Okay.
My only dead vote.
Okay, right, cool. Okay, so, what was it? It was 3 on Peregrine, right? So 3 will tie for...
It was 2.
No, it was 3. 3 was more than 2. Yeah, it was 3. So 4 votes
Check your voting history.
Yeah, voting history. There's, yeah, so 3 votes to tie, 4 to execute Steve. Off we go.
Oh, Zaj. Okay.
No, I don't know. I'm so concerned right now.
Gone.
Steve, I'm sorry, buddy.
Is it 3 all?
Well, hold on. That's 3 all then, yeah?
Yeah, if Chin.
That's 4. Oh, Chin's... Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. Chin's dead vote shouldn't have counted. Yep, you're right. Yep, so that is 3. So, no one is on the block. Last call for nominations. 5 seconds.
Oh.
I wish I could nominate Zaj right now. I don't trust this motherfucker.
Nominate Zaj!
Been a bit quiet.
But wait, who shouted nominate Zaj?
Me?
Peregrine?
You already nominated?
You've already nominated. So, yeah, with that is the end of the day. I'm just trying to get to the copy and paste thing I have to do. So, no one is executed, and y'all go to bed. Oof. Oof. They don't realise it, but that's the best thing that could have happened to town, right? Well, I mean, apart from getting rid of Steve. So, no one was executed, so it's just Zaj and Steve. What do you believe? Zaj!
Hello.
Hello. This is probably, I would imagine, your last poison. Who would you like to target?
Is it funny that I want to poison Steve? Will you just let me do it?
You are perfectly allowed to poison your own demon. There are obviously drawbacks to that, but
yeah, I understand. But I get. So how long does it take my poison to go through?
Your poison is effective immediately, so anything else that's done during the night after the poisoner acts will be declined.
Yeah. You know what? Cheers. Cheers to Steve. To you, Steve.
You're gonna poison Steve. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hey, in case you're still there, Zaj just poisoned Steve. Just FYI.
I was always falling asleep.
It's okay. Yeah, Zaj just poisoned Steve, so this ain't over yet. This is gonna take a twist. Okay, to Steve. Hi, Steve.
Hi.
Hey. So I love the fact that after last game, you nominated with 4 remaining as a good guy. You then made the argument we shouldn't nominate on 4 as the bad. I just love the parity of that. But to take us into
notice things like that yet.
to take us into the last day, who would you like to kill?
I'm gonna kill Saturn.
You're gonna sink a kill into Saturn.
Yeah.
That's an interesting play. Going for style points. Okay, fair enough. Thank you very much. Oh, the thick plottons. Steve has just elected to sink a kill, which wouldn't have mattered anyway, but he just killed Saturn. Yeah, they're going for style points, clearly. Anyway, back to Zaj, so people don't know when he is in the night order, and then we'll wake everyone up. Hello! Just wasting some time so people don't know where you are in the night order, as always.
So did you like my plays? Did it make sense?
There have been some very interesting plays in recent days and nights from certain players, not just yourself, but yes, yours was one of them for sure, so thank you for that. Okay, I'm going to bring everyone back to Town Square now.
Mwah.
Hi, y'all.
Hello. So, as the sun rises in the dawn, Steve walks out of his cottage. Zaj walks out of his cottage. Peregrine walks out of his cottage, which unfortunately means that Torreby also walks out of his cottage. There were no deaths in the night. Discuss.
Oh, what the fuck is going on?
Whoever was gonna get killed got protected.
We'll check. Does the imp have to choose someone to kill?
Yes, but they can choose a already dead player. It's called sinking a kill. So it can happen where they can choose a dead player to kill.
So
Okay, so I'm gonna.
he could be doing it just to play into his monk fucking shit.
I protected Peregrine because obviously I'd already said previous that I've been protecting Torreby the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, like a double bluff, I protected you. So maybe that's the case.
Why
Well,
would you protect the person you put on the chopping block?
Yeah.
I only put him on the chopping block because if we didn't, then it was going to be a straight up no deaths and it would have been game over anyways. So that's why I protected him. Now, the problem I have now, Dash, can I talk to you, mate?
To clarify,
yeah.
this is still not final day because there's still 4 alive. So yeah, you can all pair off and stuff into different rooms. It's only on
Yeah.
final day we keep you all
You
together.
don't need to
So-
do that.
You don't need to, but you can. You can elect.
Real quick, I do have a public concern.
Yeah.
As much as I want to believe, it's Steve that's talking about protecting people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as much as I want to believe that, also why hasn't the demon gone after somebody who can protect their kills?
Can't
That's my
protect themselves.
It'd be too obvious, right?
There's already sus on me. Why would they then go and kill me anyways when they've already got a huge target on my back?
Okay, that's fair actually. Yeah. That's fair. Never mind.
Okay.
Another question. I'm just following this out. What if Steve killed Meg, his own partner, because he knew about the pairing system, so he killed his other partner to pull sus away from him?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
Mm,
But you could say that.
Sorry, I thought I was muted.
Undertaker only knows what the voted off people are, so. Okay. Proceed.
Yeah, so the only person that's been actually voted off, I believe, is Saturn.
It's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
If everyone's happily sitting in town square discussing it, I'm going to declare 2 minutes, this is group chat time, no more pairing off, and then noms are open. So, last, in fact, 1 minute, because you've already had a few minutes and we are overrunning. So
Are we allowed
off
to
we pop.
split off or no?
No, at this point, we're all staying in town square. We could have done just before.
Where we can all see each other.
As long as I know Chin's near me.
How do we get through this then?
Well, since y'all made us waste all our freaking ghost votes, I think the imps won.
Those votes were once per turn.
No, it's once per
I
game.
think one of them's dead. I think one of them got killed by their own teammate.
Yeah.
On night one?
I still say that
because what are the other imp roles? I'm not familiar enough with them, but I haven't seen anything else happen that I've noticed. Sorry.
It's just the imp for the actual demon. For the minions, you got Poisoner, Spy, Baron, or Scarlet Woman. And based on how many was left when Saturn was killed, then the Scarlet Woman could be in play.
He was executed, not killed. I was killed.
Oh.
I am the fortune teller, Zaj. Shut up.
Wow.
Because your implication keeps pointing to me being just offed by my partner in crime as I claim fortune teller.
Just gotta look for that angle you desperately need, don't you, Zaj?
Okay,
My issue as a townsfolk is trying to figure out who
Not
it is.
townsfolk. I'll believe you for a second.
My fucking ass, man.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now?
Are you?
Get out of here, ghost lady.
Nominations are open, Ghost Lady.
Yeah.
You said I can't
Jasper.
nominate as Ghost Lady.
You can't. I just liked the expression, so I threw it in.
Which now would be a really good time to tell us which role you are, Zaj, because the three of us have put our cards on the table.
Throw in the hat.
Are you
What role
really?
is Arch? Quick, answer very, very quickly.
I am the washerwoman.
Oh, so
That's why
What
I
information did you get
particularly
in that one?
went. So I specifically knew that the person to the left of me and specifically Chin were specific roles, so that's why I'd gone to Chin during the very first meetings. I kind of quartered him off, being like, "Tell me something about you," just hoping that he would tell me his roles so that I could confirm the other two roles that I knew.
Yeah.
But then I would realize I could have been inhibited at some point during my at the beginning of the game, potentially, so I might not have had pure information.
I feel like my role was a bit sensitive to just give out off the bat.
Rule check real quick, just
Hello.
to confirm.
Yeah.
Washerwoman
Yeah.
gets to choose between two players, and you tell them, the townsfolk, that one of these two players is.
No.
Is that how that works?
No, it's just too random.
No, we go to the washerwoman on the very first night before y'all wake up and even find out me and Isaiah are dead, and we will say, person A and person B. One of them is, for example, the chef, just as an example, and then they have to do with that as they please. That's you are given two people and a role that one of them is.
So I went fishing to Chin first. It was a gut shot feeling, and that's
What was the role you were fishing for?
I don't want to share that information.
Oh, you're fucking bullshit.
Nominate Zaj.
Well, I don't.
Was that Peregrine?
So I thought that he was an investigator.
Hang on, Zaj. Peregrine has nominated Zaj.
Sorry,
So,
Zaj, that doesn't add up. Like, why would you withhold that information if that was correct?
Why would you vote Zaj and
Why?
not Steve?
Because I knew for a fact. So I didn't know for a fact that all my information's correct. So I never went ahead with it from the get-go. I've been waiting to peel out information.
Okay,
And because I already knew, because the first round I thought Peregrine was innocent, that's why I jumped in when we were trying to balance the votes. Because I was like, well, if he's innocent, if my information from the get-go's true, and I went to, so when I went to Chin, he didn't want to tell me, so I was like, he's probably a townfolk. So I felt good about my information from there. But then there was just all this swinging around of votes and then the pairing off. And then when he mentioned that there was a pairing, and then suddenly Meg was gone, I was like, well, if I'm townfolk and he's townfolk, then maybe Steve killed the other one, trying to cover it up.
Okay, I think that counts as j'accuse and je defend. 2 votes will put Zaj on the block. Off you pop.
Is that hands up or hands down?
Hands up. But obviously,
Ghosts can't be a part of it?
Ghosts have used their dead vote.
You only get 1 vote per game, not per round.
It's not another day. Yeah.
Okay.
We already spent ours on Steve because he was the imp.
Zero is not quite enough votes. Second call for nominations.
Steve nominates Peregrine.
Steve.
For the same conversation we had last round.
Okay. Do you wish to elaborate and remind people, or are you just trusting that people remember?
So Saturn already came up as the imp for the Undertaker, which is Torby.
Mm-hmm.
So at that time there was still 5 people alive. So then the Scarlet Woman would still get to become the imp. And that's why once again he's been using as the say groups. But if you look at how the deaths have gone, it's gone round in a circle.
Well, as in towards Tarabi.
Okay. Peregrine, your defense against.
I just, if this is my second time playing this game, I don't think I'm as like galaxy brain as you think I am. To be perfectly honest, I've been saying from the off I'm the chef. I've said that to Tarabi since day 1. I'm just not that galaxy brain to come off with a plan you're thinking. And you know, so I'm a lowly chef here. Like, if you think I'm that galaxy brain.
Just for clarity, it's only my second game, Matt.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm a chef though.
Okay.
2,000 hours in Among Us.
I'm a chef though, and then the laugh.
2 votes. 2 votes will put Peregrine on the block.
I'm not doing it.
No, I'm not voting. No.
Rip down.
I don't think this is the right for the crew. No.
No. Thank you.
Unfortunately, Steve, 1 is not 2. Well, unfortunately for you. So, any more nominations? 5 seconds.
It's up to you two, Tarabi or Zaj. Like, you've got to sort this out.
The thing is, I don't know anything. I don't know enough about Zaj. I see Megan absolutely going in on
I'm gonna nominate. So has Steve been nominated?
No. I don't believe so.
Can I nominate Steve?
Wait, haven't you nominated? Wait, hang on. I've lost track. No, you've been nominated. Yeah, so Zaj can nominate Steve. Yeah. Zaj nominate Steve. Zaj, make your case.
So far, for real, I trust Torabi the most. I don't know where Peregrine is on the middle, but I figured I'd lobby up this vote in case they both felt innocent and I am townsfolk. So if that's 3-1, then we knock out the second one. Hopefully he killed his own partner. We win.
Okay, defense, Steve.
Even on that theory, even if there was 2 of them left, it would still end the game.
Yeah.
But I am the monk. Like I said on multiple occasions, I've protected Torby twice, and then I protected Peregrine. Because I was expecting him to go for somebody else, and it just so happened it was the next one there.
You will be.
I'm down to no vote at all. I just wanted to at least throw this out there in case we all felt good as townfolk.
You'll be stunned to hear that.
Anybody trust this fucker?
2 votes.
I don't care if nothing changes.
Oh,
2 votes is still enough.
You're the demon.
I think we lose either way.
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen.
Zaj demon.
Gotta do it.
God.
Yeah.
I just
2
look at
votes.
Zod, she's like, I don't care if he gets taken out, and then immediately votes.
2 votes is enough. Toby, the only way that Steve doesn't get executed today is if you nominate yourself. Would you like to do so?
Is it worth
Wait, Zaj has already been nominated?
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Peregrine nominated Zaj, Steve nominated Peregrine, Zaj has nominated Steve. You are the only one not nominated and the only one not to nominate today.
Okay, so the thing is, I have a token on Steve that says maybe bad. I also had one on Saturn that said maybe bad. And that was from information that I got from another player. I think it was Peregrine, right?
Right here.
It was Megan?
Very publicly.
Yeah, because I publicly announced I was the fortune teller and one of them
that's
was the
right.
leader.
That's right. Okay. So
Which she only,
but
she
the
only
thing is-
gave out to Saturn.
right.
No, she said it publicly.
Also, how many people that have publicly announced their roles are being honest is the other question that I
That is-
like.
that's a
on
good
my
point.
mind.
Yeah.
That's a
Okay.
very good point.
5 seconds to nominate yourself or not, Toby.
No, I'm not gonna nominate myself.
Don't out
Three.
yourself, Torby. You're the only one that can confirm things.
1.
I know. I'm not gonna do it.
Unless it's someone who's
And-
completely galaxy brained us and it was Chin that he killed off.
That is the end of nominations for that day. So, time to all go to bed. Is what I would say if you hadn't just killed off the imp. Congratulations to the good team, which is everyone except Steve and Zaj. I would, however, like to go through a couple of things that happened in that game. Nothing massive from like the entire game. I will put the anyone that wants to know, I will send you the grim. But basically, on that last night, Zaj poisoned Steve.
You fucker!
Wait, you're very angry for someone who then chose to sink a kill into Saturn anyway, so it didn't matter. So, the evil team basically lost because they went for style points, both of them, without conferring on that. So that was a very interesting final 24 hours for me, personally, as storyteller, like going... Yeah, so, and then the evil team lost because one of them nominated the other, so I think that just felt very appropriate by the end of that. That was quite the game, but yeah, the good team, congratulations, so that was one evil win and one good win.
I want to see it.
Okay, let me figure out how to do this, because it's on a different computer. I'll tell you what, I will run around it real quick. We had Chin the Slayer, who asked for his ST consult on the night he died, and it was about how to use the Slayer, so I think he died just before using the shot. We had Saturn, who was the mayor, who was unfortunately voted out, so couldn't use the bounce in the night power, and also couldn't use the attempt for a mayor win at the end power. We had Megan, the fortune teller. Her information was correct. She got a yes on Saturn and Steve. It was Steve, the imp. By the way, Meg, you were your own red herring because I had a feeling you would check yourself to clear or sus people. So I thought night one you were gonna go me and someone. So we put you as your own red herring. Zaj was the poisoner. Poisoned Chin. Night one, but you didn't try and shoot your shot, so it didn't matter. Poisoned Torby, night 2, but no one was executed, so we didn't get any false information. And then poisoned Steve, who then sunk a kill, so Zaj's poisons did a grand total of zilch. Peregrine was the chef who got a correct information of 1, which meant that they were sat next to each other. And Torby was the Undertaker. Oh no, he did get information! I apologise. On the night where Zaj poisoned Torby, Torby then learned that Saturn was the imp because he was poisoned. And,
oh yeah, that makes sense.
And it made sense because with Saturn being dead, that basically opened the floodgates on Steve, and you're trying to balance the game so it goes to final day if possible as storyteller, so making Saturn look like the imp and like it had gone to a Scarlet Woman hopefully took a bit of the focus off Steve briefly to balance the game a bit. It did, but it ended up coming back around anyway, so...
Wow.
So
Wow.
That's how that game went down.
So the poisoner made it so that Torby couldn't use his ability proper.
He used his ability, but he got incorrect information, yeah. He got told that Saturn was the imp instead of the mayor.
Good to know how that works.
Mhm.
Also,
At the right time.
If you are poisoned...
You were such a fucking sketchy bitch.
Yes, but that was
Yes,
that
it was.
that was such a wild last day from a storyteller perspective. Like, some of you didn't see any of the behind the scenes shenanigans that were going on there, but I was just watching this going, what is happening? So it was like the evil team didn't want to win, honestly.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Honestly, I was doing it for the lulz. I was like, you know what? If Steve lies or gets false information, it'll just help him look innocent.
I feel like both of you were sort of trying to sell the monk game a little bit with that poison and sinking the kill. Like, you were trying to sell Steve's monk claim, I guess. But yeah, go on. Meg would like to know why you killed her.
Why did you kill me? I just want to know, what was your thought process when you chose to kill me?
You already know.
Kill the devil while we're start. Might as well get her out the way.
I believe,
Damn you.
Meg, the conversation went, hello, Steve, who would you like to kill on your first opportunity? And he went, Meg, and I went, of course you do, and left the chat. Like, there was no surprise. I was like, yep, sounds about right.
Which is hilarious, because he was immediately my first... Okay, I'm checking Steve.
Yeah.
Give me Steve's information.
Yeah, you were no better sussing Steve for no good reason on your blind throw, so yeah, it was swings and roundabouts. But yeah, thank you guys.
I only chose Saturn because he's on the other side of me, and I'm like, oh, I could fake empath if this...
Yeah, if you get a no, you can kind of play empath a bit, can't you? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you got a yes, so that starts to make things a bit sketchy. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with that, guys. And Isaiah, I think you might be asleep, but thank you for joining us. It's later there than it is for me, so fair enough. She's been poor at 6. Thank you everyone for coming and dropping in.